Shalom, shalom, shalom. Another day, another powerful day to come out here week in, week out and prophesy the downfall of the society known as America. Right. Spiritually known as Babylon in the Bible. Right. First and foremost, you know. Hey, first and foremost, we want to give all praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Kodash.
Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone and New Well. Truth. Special salutations to the hope of your elect. The house of David. To the confusion of faces scattered across the four corners of the globe. Right? And as you have seen what's been going on in the news, and also what's been going on in the wars, you have Nancy Pelosi. You have Nancy Pelosi, who decided to make a prideful statement, which that's what the wicked do. That's what they speak pridefully and they boast themselves up because they think they could just run anywhere in everybody's country and do whatever they want to do. Right? She made a statement.
It says, I was told at the beach, if I dug a hole deep enough,
we will reach China. Nancy Pelosi explains why she felt a connection to Beijing after rebuking their warnings and visiting Taiwan amid intense military drills.
Let me finish that row too. It says, in disregard of China's grave concern and firm opposition, so they already knew, they already told the U.S., yo, do not go to Taiwan. Now we all know, the brothers educated me about that, was that there's a big thing going on with the semiconductors. So in order for the mark of the beast to even go to the next level, you gotta have the semiconductors, all right? So China already told them, yo, do not cutthroat me. This is our little brother. Taiwan is China's little brother. It says, House of Representatives Nancy Pelosi insisted on visiting China's Taiwan region. This constitutes a gross interference in China's internal affairs. It gravely undermines China's sovereignty and territorial integrity, seriously tramples on the One China principle, and severely threatens peace and stability across the Taiwan Strait, a China Foreign Ministry spokesperson said in a statement. Anybody want to speak on it?
Yeah, because so this is disrespectful. China's going to look at this as a power move that you're making and just cutting them out, because you already know U.S. has a lot of trades and alliances with Taiwan already.
In China.
In China.
Right.
Well, it's like you pretty much backdooring me now.
Backdoor me. And that's why as soon as Nancy Pelosi touched her Edomite behind down there, Moab started just launching a whole bunch of missiles.
Right.
And it says right here.
Yeah, this is it says from the One China policy to the Taiwan Relations Act. All right, the One China principle is the position held by the People's Republic of China that there's only one sovereign state under the name China, with the PRC serving the sole legitimate government of that China, and Taiwan is a part of China. So it's like Alaska or Hawaii, and Hawaii is separated, but technically is under the United States. But another country close to Hawaii is saying, well, you know what, this is going to be ours. So anything done under Taiwan is supposed to have relations with China.
Hey, well, why you think they killed Omar Gaddafi?
Right.
Because he tried to give money to who? Farrakhan and them.
Right.
To help out the blacks in America. And what did they do? That's how the beef started.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? So you don't like nobody to come and deal and undermine you. Trying to put money in the blacks and give them reparation, and now they could build their own situation.
Right.
You know? Build their own Wakanda. But see, you going down there and you telling secrets, you exposing documents, and China know when America come anywhere, all they do is cause confusion.
Right.
I'm gonna read one more piece of article. It says the visit sparked China to launch its largest ever military exercise surrounding Taiwan, which drew to a close on Sunday following Pelosi's controversial visit to the self-ruled island. So they just surrounded that spot with missiles, tanks, submarines, all that, man. We will get this thing popping. Nobody will have semiconductors. You know? And you see, America know who to bully. They know who to come down on. But you think you're gonna go all across the world like the one Chinese girl said? She said, you think America think they could police the whole world,
Right.
the whole earth, and just police people and strangle people like they did George Floyd?
Right.
That's what they said. Which means that everybody know that the blacks and Latinos and Native Americans, we are the bottom feeders, man.
Right.
And everybody kick our ass, man.
Right.
So let's bring out the precepts, right?
God, I got Sirach 12 and 17. It says, if adversary come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first. So that's why you have all this trouble going on, because why? America's in rulership. And that's being run by who? The wicked of this world. Right. That's why you have all these different wars going on. That's why you have all these different nations that's coming up, feel like they have to use their military might, because they know, matter of fact, it's going to go into it. It says, and though he pretend to help thee, yet shall he undermine thee.
Yeah, Esau the type of dude to help you and then put a wire to trip you. at the same time, you drop the pocketbook, stick a knife in it, and then give you back your pocketbook.
Yeah.
That's the type of person he is.
Yeah.
You know? That's why they like them TV shows, punked.
Right.
That's what he's doing. He's punking the whole world.
Yeah.
He's acting like he's there to bring democracy. You know?
He said Taiwan. Yup, liberty.
There ain't gonna be no democracy.
Yeah.
Just like when you look at Coinbase and cryptocurrency, that supposed to have been for the people.
Right.
So why did BlackRock purchase Coinbase last week?
See that?
And we know BlackRock that's all Illuminati money.
Right.
We'll let you know that they about to increase that market so crazy, but guess what? It's going to be regulated. So he act like he helped you, really trying to trip you up.
That's right. That was the point.
All right.
This is Habakkuk 2 and 5. It says, yea, also, because he transgresseth by wine. He is a proud man, neither keepeth at home.
Wow.
So like brothers were saying through the Holy Spirit, that's Esau's spirit. He just want to go and think he could depot the whole planet Earth. And everybody's getting tired of it. Everybody's saying, get the hell out of my land. Get out of my land with your democracy and your rules. Everything that you coming with, get up out of here, man. You're not having that no more. The scriptures say, let the weak say I'm strong.
Right. You're not going to dictate policy. Hell no, we ain't releasing Brittany Griner.
Right.
And another thing, too, you Jakes better wake the hell up. All right? Because now, like the travel, go to different islands, they're going to be checking your bags now.
Yup.
And any small thing that they find, they're going to lock your ass up to the highest level, man.
Yeah.
Somebody put an article out, they locked up a white girl, did the same thing. They gave her 3 months in jail. 3 months in jail. I think I put that in the group chat. They gave her 3 months in jail. You can find that somewhere. 3 months in jail. We'll let you know this is all how they. And where's the LGBT community at?
Right.
They're supposed to be screaming for her.
Yeah, like JD said, rich nigga, poor nigga, you still a nigga.
Yes.
I'm not black, I'm OJ. Okay. See, Brittany Griner thought she was like some elite person. You know, you're not standing up for the Pledge of Allegiance. You're doing whatever you want. Now America is showing you their ass to kiss.
Right.
But let that have been Christina Aguilera.
Oh, forget it.
Or Kim Kardashian.
Right.
That ass would have been out in 2 hours.
Yep.
So, y'all think LGBT don't give a goddamn about you blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans?
Right. They really want the war because that's a sign of power.
That's their princess.
This is Audrey Lorber, 19-year-old American found guilty of smuggling 17 grams of THC into Russia while on vacation, released after 2-month detention and fined 15,000 rubles.
That's it.
That's
Hey, do that. $15,000 rubles in the U.S. This is what I'm saying, you know? And America then they gonna tell, and Russia gonna use it as an opportunity to get some of their guys released.
$247.
$247. That's a pair of Yeezys. $247. That was gonna be up front. You know?
Read it on. Yeah, I'm gonna finish off Habakkuk 2 and 5. Yea, also, because he transgresseth by wine. He is a proud man.
Proud.
He's a proud man. He's transgressing by his own philosophy. All right? His own political map that he puts out on his head, that's going to make him transgress. Because here you are invading, a country, coming into the country, making these statements, when China, already since 1942, they view Taiwan as the PRC, which is the People's Republic of China. Even though Taiwan has its own government, which is the ROC, yes, it's still part of China. Beijing is like, listen, they was once part of this, the mainland, and they independently depend on us as part of the mainland. We're going to get it back to the mainland on the one thing from China. So China's not looking at it like, yo, they just coming into Taiwan. No, they're looking at it like you coming into China.
Right. Then people that's in Taiwan, it is Chinese people.
Right. Yep.
They came from China.
Yep.
And some of them came from Japan. But they definitely are of that lineage over there.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
He is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlarges his desire as hell and as is death, and cannot be satisfied.
Can't be satisfied, bro. He's in China, he's in Taiwan, he's in Israel, he's in Palestine, he's in Africa, he's all over. He want to go to the moon now. He just want to keep on growing and growing and growing. You know? Pinky in the brain. Yeah.
But gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people.
Right, he gathers unto him all nations, and that's what he does. All right, he's got NATO, the EU, he's trying to join forces. All right, meanwhile he's gathering cities and countries that's close to enemy territory, and he's trying to form alliance with them. Right? How you not gonna run down on those countries? What? I'm gonna take over this territory. It's already part of the region. That's why he fits the description of being the wicked, the devil that he is. Right? Who is this talking about? Right? Everybody I want to be delusional. I want to put this man on the pedestal. I want to say, oh, this was back in the days. People have changed. No, this is the same serpent in the garden. This is the same devil that has the same mindset. Right?
I got a precept. Why you people think that, oh, Biden, oh, this person, or the job loss. No, this whole situation of America stepping out, outsourcing, it says that they out dealing with the other countries, they can't abide at home, is because of Proverbs 15 and 27. He that is greedy of gain troubleth his own house. How they outsourcing all the jobs. People in Philippines, people in Taiwan. The damn stock market for the semiconductors is based over in China.
Right.
You know? And the car shortages is based off of because of the semiconductors.
Right.
So he's troubling his own house. The tariffs, because you want to not deal right with other nations. So now things are becoming more higher priced. You know, and America itself is becoming trouble.
Right.
All right. It says, "But he that hateth gifts shall live." So this is why the turmoil is going down in America. Right? They're not keeping at home because he's being greedy again.
He's so greedy again. He knows the trades and the alliance he has with Taiwan. So you don't want China to take that over. Now China's going to tax you or make deals to.
It's going to cost a lot. It's going to cost a lot to maintain that over there. You know, those borders.
Yep.
Let's got one more. Proverbs 11 and 29. He that troubleth his own house shall inherit the wind. And ultimately, hey, yeah, you're going to inherit, China got something called a Daofeng, called the East Wind missile. All right, you really going to inherit the wind.
Right.
Because you starting shit outside and you ain't got no more protection inside.
Go back to wind in Revelation. But the real one that is talking about, like the priest said, is the nuclear missiles. Right? That's what you're going to inherit. Hey, there, you got it?
Yeah. You got Revelation 7 and 1. You know? And after these things, I saw 4 angels standing on the 4 corners of the earth, holding the 4 winds of the earth.
See? That's the wind. So you're going to get it. But it's the angels that's holding it, man. They're holding it. You already going to get it. That's why it's called prophecy. The wind gonna hit you.
It's inevitable.
Right,
Esau think it's his decision that, you know, I'm going to press the button and that's what it's going to be. Esau don't know that it's the angels controlling his mind not to press the button.
Right.
So this thing can pop off. But the angels eventually going to let him press the button.
Right. So you're not keeping that home.
Yeah.
Can you link that shit up one more time?
Proverbs 11 and 29. He that troubleth his own house. America is a house. All right? And he himself is troubling it.
Right.
You know? Yep. And it says, shall inherit the wind.
Inherit the wind. And when you jump to Revelation, that's the wind. So that's going to be your inheritance. That's going to be your what's that called when somebody died? The will. That's your will.
Yeah, that's your will.
That will be done. That's your will. That's what you wanted. You want to trouble everything.
Right.
So that's what you're attracting. You like like a magnet for the nuclear missiles. And the more you trouble everything, the more the vibration of the nuclear missiles gonna get stronger. The technology gonna get better. It's gonna enhance.
That's right, brother.
You know? Yeah. There was more than that?
Yeah.
Read that.
We got Revelation 7:1. And after these things I saw 4 angels standing on the 4 corners of the earth, holding the 4 winds of the earth.
North, east, west, and south. That's where you get news from.
God.
All right? Okay. And trust me, when the missiles get launched, it's gonna be all over the news. It's gonna be all over the news, man. Every channel, Telemundo, it's gonna come over speaking Spanish. They're gonna come all over, man.
God. It says that the wind should not blow on the earth.
See? So the Lord's allowing you to trouble the house. He's allowing you to come up there, flipping the table, going, acting like Godzilla in the house. The Lord's allowing you to do that. Yeah.
Nor on the sea.
Nor on the sea.
Nor on any tree.
I let you know that these trees that we looking at, and you know Georgia got a lot of trees, bro. As beautiful as Georgia is, the Lord gonna destroy it.
Right.
And when you're in Georgia, you see mountains and it's just plentiness, man, of trees, man. You driving on this 70, 85, Interstate 20, man, all you see is trees, bro. You on the Belt Park, you can see projects of erected slave ships. Dirty water, man. Erected slave ships.
Verse 2. And I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living power. And he cried with a loud voice to the 4 angels, to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea.
It's not you, Esau. You think it's you. I'm telling you, it's your last time trying. I'm gonna hurt you. It's not you, man. You know? It's one scripture in the book of Daniel where it said an angel was working on the Duman, man. You know? Yahweh Shai, they had to work on his Duman.
That's right. God. That's 1, verse 3. It says, saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea.
Why? Because based on prophecy, it's not the time yet. And this is John the Revelator speaking about, like, yo, this is what I seen. Like,
nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants.
Meaning that World War III is not, the nuclear missile is not going to pop off until the 144, until that number gets sealed. So it's not even based on your algorithm, semiconductors, none of that. The more drama you see in me, that another brother got sealed in his truth. It's not about your semiconductors. It's not about your oil. It's about that brother finally waking up. Oh, shit, I'm a man of the Lord. How about you? Then more activity start happening. You know?
It says, saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our power in their foreheads.
Right. Until we have sealed the servants, like the prophet is pointing out. They wake up to this truth. Understand who they are. Right? And that connection back with the Lord. And what does that do? It's the time.
And that's why you start to see now the days is going by faster. Why? Because you got brothers coming in this truth. Unbeknownst to YouTube, unbeknownst to social media, you got men that's actually waking up in this truth at a record speed. To the point where you're like, damn, I just prophesied for like yesterday. You don't even know what Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday went. Then when you're done preaching, you read an article, it says the world is spinning this much faster.
That wasn't on that. Bring it out.
The word till.
In the Blue Letter Bible.
In the Blue Letter Bible, it says until, up, as far as, till, until, wow. So so that's what it means. Until the servants of the Most High be elected and selected and sealed, that's when the destruction is going to come.
That's why we on the highways and byways right now.
That's right.
You got a brother right now that's the elect that's just selling a quarter pound of some kush. Right now. He's doing a drug deal right now. But he's a man of the Lord. You got to do right now, putting bullets in his gun. That's a man of the Lord. As we speaking. That's why we got to be out here. You got sodomites out here that are part of the elect. You know, you may not, but that brother tripping. I can show you scriptures. There's going to be sodomites that change their lifestyle and come to the Lord. Check that out. So that's why we keep coming out here week in and week out, because our job is not done until, you know. Hey, this world is so really you paying attention to the wrong things. That's why Scripture says, worry about how the righteous is going to be saved. You know? You give a damn about the wicked, man. You know?
Can I bring this up, Baba Kashaw? Because I see the word till in the etymology. And it says to cultivate. It says to plow. Work at. Get by labor. And then when you go even deeper, the word cultivate, it says to grow crops or garden. Letting you know, it's saying to what? So those righteous seeds grow. Okay, and they are established, GMR the elect. That's when the Most High is going to come. And what justice place, man?
Yeah, you got brothers that's still in seed form.
Right.
They ain't even sprout up yet.
Right.
You know? Them dudes at a hookah party right now, at a hookah lounge. At Vision Fest, Invest Fest. They out there.
Right.
You know? NBA players, football players, politicians. You know? Go ahead.
That was it.
Finishing off Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 6. It says, shall not all these take up a parable against him and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his. How long?
And that's the whole thing with China saying, like, yo, this is not your patent. It's not your material, bro. And Taiwan is stupid because China, like Taiwan, you think you could have went to America and do what they doing? And take a patent from them and work with them? No. They're only using you.
That's crazy.
China mad at Taiwan because they cooning.
Yeah, they are.
You know?
That's exactly why they mad at them. Yup. One thing America gives you is a full sense of freedom.
Right.
That's what Taiwan got underneath the USA.
Right.
Full sense of freedom to enjoy LGBTQ communities and lifestyles like that. You know, that's what it is.
The Babylon the Great, they have another thing which is called the IMF, the International Monetary Fund. So what they want to do is they go over to other countries, and you know they want to give out
puppets. Matter of fact, I think a prime minister got shot out there recently. He got assassinated. I don't know if he was from Taiwan or China. He's from one of the Moab's countries, bro. And dude put out a gun, a little one shooter, and shot his damn top off.
Yeah, that's the USMO. They go over there and they
cause confusion,
fake loans, and then they take over Japan.
Yes, Japan.
Shit's on aid.
Right.
Yeah.
That's how they take over the country. You know, with fake loans, and then they put a like the prophet said, they put a fake puppet in office.
And they control you through debt.
Control you through debt. There you go. That's what Habakkuk is saying right here. It says, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his. How long? And to him that ladeth himself with thick clay. When you look up that word thick clay, it comes from the Hebrew word abaya, which means heavy debt.
And that's going back to what we were saying, trouble in your own house. You was bringing out too, a lot of the houses in Detroit, China that brought up that land. You trouble in your own house because you got people actually buying houses and they ain't gonna own that because China already purchased that part of the land. They had plans. See, America be selling, shoveling his own house and selling it out to other nations, and then got people here believing that they could buy in or do things here, when it's already outsourced to another heathen nation.
Flipping real estate.
Right.
You got all your little puppets on Instagram. Yo, man, I can show you how to buy some homes in Detroit for $30,000.
Right.
You fix it as a fixer-upper.
Right.
Then in 10 years, China gonna come with their whole map.
Right.
And you like, holy shit.
Right.
That's what they doing, brother. It's not. They just getting more money. They just trying to take Jake money, man.
That's it.
Yup. Jake gonna buy that. Oh man, yo, I just made a flip, man. I just bought a house, man. I'm about to flip it up, fix it up, throw another 100,000 in there. Then I'ma sell it. We're gonna take a bulldozer and destroy that shit. Yeah.
I got put these in.
Okay.
Job 27, and I'm gonna start at 13.
You know?
This is the portion of a wicked man with the Most High, and the heritage of oppressors, which they shall receive of the Almighty. Like the prophet was bringing out, man, this is the will, right? So the Lord already has things set up that's gonna happen to a wicked nation, all right? This is the will that's gonna come to him for that spirit that's on him, right? Verse 14, if his children be multiplied, it is for the sword, and his offspring shall not be satisfied with bread. Right? So, hey, a few years back, they had an article about 2018-19. There's a few articles that found out that there has been more white deaths than births. So more Edomites has been dying than actually being born. And this is what the whole Roe versus Wade was about too. Only thing that lady came out and said, still Trump is saving white lives. Right? Because you can't have an abortion going on because now it's affecting my people. And that's who he cares about. Same thing with the crack era.
And guess what? Guess what? With any nation, that's what you're supposed to care about.
Right.
I wouldn't expect a more bite. I expect China to do that because that's their peoples.
Right.
You know, I expect Esau to want to make laws for his people, look out for his people, give breaks, tax breaks, inside trading.
Right.
I expect that. You know? What I don't expect are you bougie, W.E.B. Du Bois niggas, man. Great Poop Khan niggas.
That's the Great Poop Khan.
You know? Rolls Royce, Lamborghini truck driving, thinking you got the world Rolex wearing. Woo! Rich ass niggas.
Champagne, pinky up, eating, freaking caviar, eating it.
Banquet having motherfuckers.
Hors d'oeuvres sucking. You know, Cristal sipping.
Right.
Niggas.
Let me have that steak. Just a little salt, a little bloody, a little salt.
Yeah, cause what Esau do, and I was watching this thing with Risen Islam, he said something powerful. He said that's why they give you your master's degree.
Right.
It's your master's degree. You know? Because now he know he fully indoctrinated you, and you're pretty much thinking just like him. So he gave you that's why he always put his college name and his name on top. Master's with an S degree.
Right.
Not your degree, it's your master's degree. So he indoctrinates you with that education.
Right.
Yeah. But what Esau do, he fully indoctrinates you, and then he give you that because he know he can trust you.
Right.
But once you do 12 years, high school, another 4, get your regular degree, then another 4, that's 20 years.
You're thinking just like him, though. You're thinking just like him. I mean,
Just like it.
Yup.
You just mold you over.
With a chocolate body, with a melanated body.
Exactly.
And then you come into these dudes like, yo, bro, these kids need help, man. And niggas looking at you like, take my number down, bro, ski.
Damn.
Dancing like Carlton and singing about the fucking unbelievable.
Not anyone.
He's got no spirit.
No spirit, cool ass niggas.
Talk on like this.
Kundalinis. Yeah, preach.
It says, verse 15, those that remain of him shall be buried in the death, and his widow shall not weep. And see, these scriptures, and that's why we don't run out. We see everything that's happening, and we're here to place judgment, preach prophecy, watch this man fall, all right? Which is a beautiful thing, like it says, it's an apocrypha man to see his enemy fall. fall of his enemy. Right? So we understand the scriptures, what's going to happen to this man and his nation. Right? It says, though he heap up silver as the dust and prepare remnant as clay, he may prepare it, but the just shall put it on, and the innocent shall divide the silver. So all of this story up before.
Where the fuck is all the gold? You know, where the fuck is all the gold? Because now we dealing with cryptocurrency, so you don't even got the FRNs no more. So where is it? That's what he's been storing up. Esau is a master scientist. He layered shit. He actually took real shit and gave you fake stuff, and then came up with some even more fake, the digital currency that you can't even touch. So he was keeping it up, but he only doing that, the scripture say, because he's going to give it to the just. That's what it deals with Isaiah 16, you know?
All the wine that you got stored, all the paintings that you got, all that's all ours, bro. Yeah.
He buildeth his house as a moth, and as a booth that the keeper maketh. Right? So he built his house as a moth. Moths is like very fragile. Right? You know, you just plug it and it starts to, deteriorate already. Alright? It says, verse 19, the rich man shall lie down, but he shall not be gathered. He openeth his eyes as he is not. Because he's a walking, non-existent person right now. Because the future, he's not there. He's not in the future. Right? Verse 20. Terror take hold on him as waters. A tempest skinneth him away in the night. Like the brother was talking about China having wind, east wind, don't think. Verse 21, the east wind carrieth him away. The brothers was talking about the winds that Most High has the angels holding back.
It says the east wind, right?
Right.
Where's China? China's the east. Those are the kings of the east, right? Right, we look at the Arab nations, China, that's all eastern. Yeah.
The east wind carrieth him away, and he is departed as a storm hurleth him out of his place. For the Most High
as a storm, and it hurls him out of his place. Meaning you're not going to be in position no more.
Right.
That storm's going to pick you up and put your ass up out of here.
Right.
Yeah.
The Most High shall cast upon him and not spare. He would flee out of his hand. Men shall clap their hands at him and shall hiss him out of his place.
And that's why they're building all these bunkers now.
Yeah.
You're starting to see a rise of bunkers. You wanna know why? Because they're watching our videos. They're like, oh shit, the prophets is coming back. They saying these things, and they tell them, yo, you need to buy bunkers. All you're going to buy the bunkers for is survive the missile, then you're going to go right into slavery. So buy all the bunkers you want.
Just to make this statement, China raises concerns over American boots on the ground in Asia. The country continues to grow its own footprint in the U.S. USDA's latest data shows China owns over 191,000 acres of U.S. lands. But that was before a North Dakota land sale this spring. So 4 days ago, China actually purchased North Dakota land as well. But they own 191,000.
NBA trades,
And that's where you start to see a lot of celebrities like Kanye West, Dame Dash. They all starting to move in them spots, Wyoming, Montana, all them spots like that, because a lot of them are insiders, they know.
Right.
But we see America going to renege on them properties. Watch. Yep. That's when all hell going to break loose, man.
This is my land. This is my land.
When you fair and square. Fuck out of here, nigga. Let's go to war.
Right.
That's what I'm going to do. Like a gangster, bro.
Fucking goose. You think you're going to take over America? You know, the pay.
America is wicked, bro.
This is Jeremiah 22, verse 13. Woe unto him that buildeth his house by righteousness, and his chambers by wrong. that use that
Stop. Woe unto them that buildeth their house with unrighteousness. You built your house from the jump, fucked up. Robbing, stealing, killing, deception. You know, but then they make all these movies about Jake being drug dealers and BMF and The Wire. You the original Wire.
Right. Show yourself,
You know? You never showed the treacherous shit you was doing to obtain America.
Right.
Y'all need to do a movie about that. How y'all came in and did what y'all did to the Native Americans.
Exactly.
Y'all crime families, y'all crime rings, the Borgias, all of that stuff, y'all need to go into that. Y'all need to display Jake.
Stop showing Jake as being, hey, Jake didn't start selling drugs to the 1960s and 70s.
Right.
What about before that?
Right.
Jeremiah 22 verse 50. Woe unto him that buildeth his house by unrighteousness, and his chambers by wrong, that useth his neighbor's service without wages. You know, this what you saw was go to other people's country and take all the wealth and building up America. You know, going like, for instance, we went to Taiwan. When you go to Taiwan for you, that belongs to China. You go in there to screw butter heads, to talk in Taiwanese, to build up America. And every way you're doing that, you're building this by wrong, you know. Right. This country built but wrong, you know, with all this building, all this skyscraper, all these other material from other people's nation, you know. Where they come from here. You know, you come to Trinidad, they're taking the little bit of oil we have. You go to Jamaica, you take the box and the trees.
That's right.
Everywhere you go, you take it.
Take.
Yeah, y'all know.
Africa, what's that mineral that they use?
Cobalt.
You taking the cobalt. You go. As a matter of fact, they just found a whole bunch of gold in one part of Africa, in the Congo. America about to go over there and smack them up.
Yeah.
You should have kept that to yourself. That's it.
Now what? Continue now. And giveth him not for his work. So this America, what years do is just going around other people's country and give them cheap labor. $1 US they give them. All over they're going, you know, they're making these big
You get
contracts.
Nike, or you look at all the major companies, they go out there.
Yeah, how much you think
Taiwan.
for 50 cents?
Oh, yeah.
$1 for a speaker.
Yeah.
$1 US, you know.
Yeah.
They go over and pay for that.
And that was in Taiwan.
Yeah.
A lot of it now is switched from China to Taiwan.
Yeah, all in India, cheap labor in India, they're going and making all these things in India. Give them $1.50.
Yeah.
I'm going to make it triple the money here. Nobody them that just wins this money though.
America's smart, they're serpent. So if China gonna smarten up to put taxes on me, I'm gonna deal with Taiwan, act like I'm in a good relationship with them. They ain't gonna do terrorists. I have to make all my stuff, and like how I made China make all my stuff.
Cut your ass out.
But yeah, cut you out.
And that's why America. And that's why America last year. Remember, they were so pissed off at
Never
Apple.
trust your enemies.
And that's why. How you doing? Peace. All right.
Never trust your enemies. That's a rock. Never, man. And you think Taiwan, you know, you watch these dudes launch the atomic bomb on Nagasaki, bro. Those are your cousins.
Yeah.
How you doing business with them? You know?
Right.
Yeah, Bruce.
That's it.
Yeah.
Sirach 12 and 10. Never trust thy enemy. For like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Yeah, so Esau has already shown himself, like the priest was saying, by firing off actual bombs on nearby neighborhoods. That had to affect you because Japan is close right there. On your own relatives.
And that's why they pass all them bills for Asian hate in Congress, because they trying to appease the Taiwan, China. You know what I'm saying? All America do is anger, bro.
Right.
That's all they do is anger. You know? Just like when they told the brothers to stitch on Nat Turner. They you know, we're not gonna kill you, but hey, you join our military.
Right.
You still gonna kill me, nigga?
Yeah.
I could get hit with a missile, a bullet wound. You know?
I'm not safe. Yeah.
A bomb. You know? Yeah.
That was it. Yeah.
Keep on. Never trust your enemy.
Never trust thy enemy, for like iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Though he humbleth himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him.
Yeah, I could dig. I could dig. China to China. You know, I'm gonna hit them corny ass jokes. Nigga, we ain't playing with you.
Right.
We gonna murder you. Come back out here again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And everybody know that except for you dumbass Jakes, man. You blacks and Latinos. Oh man. Oh yeah. They mean us well. They don't mean you nothing, man.
It says, yet take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass.
Yeah, you're gonna be like, why? Because what? What happened when you wipe a looking glass? You can see right through him.
Right.
You can see right. Oh shoot, that's him right there. That's the true him. That's what he do. He humble himself.
Right.
Oh, hey man, this is not right, man. You terrorizing Taiwan.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
It says, and thou shalt know that his rust have not been altogether wiped away.
You know what? His wickedness. It ain't. As much as America try to act like they for the people, and you know they mean the people well, they full of shit, man. They hate the people, man. Yeah.
Verse 12, set him not by thee.
See that? Don't even sit by him. Don't do a deal with him. Don't do nothing with him. Don't even sit next to him.
Right.
Yeah.
It says, set him not by thee when he have overthrown thee.
See? Do not sit with him. Yeah.
Lest when he have overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. Yeah. That's it. Really? Yeah, that's it. Corporate takeover.
Yeah. And Esau show you that through his movies that, you know, the last emperor, you know, showing him being the white man being the ultimate Chinese samurai.
Right.
The last Mohican.
Yeah.
He's the ultimate fucking native Chattahoochee warrior. He's everybody, bro.
Everybody.
You know?
Yeah.
If he could be Bob Marley, Bob Marley got an Irish father, you know, he fathered this. He Elvis invented this, he rock and roll. Knowing damn well he was taught.
Yeah, that was Jeff, Cherry.
Right.
Cherry, yeah.
You know?
Chubby Checkhouse.
I believe. Little Richard. And Little Richard. Yeah.
But leave it up to him. Don't be surprised he gonna make Eminem the founder of hip hop.
They already say that already.
Yeah.
They already gonna say that.
Yeah. He's the best rapper alive. How? You ain't gonna hear one car in Atlanta bumping the best of Eminem.
Exactly.
You know?
He's everybody. He's everybody. He trains himself to be the Lord. He trains himself to be Moses. He's everybody. Yep.
Yeah.
It says, and he stand up in our place. Neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat. And thou at the last remember my words and be quick therewith.
That's right, man. You're gonna remember these words, then when you see it, you're gonna be like, oh shit. Somebody gave me some game on this dude. That's what Taiwan is gonna see. China gonna see it too.
Right.
But then all y'all gonna see, that's why all the nations gonna betray, they're gonna go ape shit on America, man. Because they're gonna say, you're the problem. You over here, you over there, it's always you.
Right.
You know, when you're not around, you know, we can figure things out. But as soon as your monkey ass come around, it's a problem, man. You know? Even when you see that movie Wakanda, they gentrify. You see the new trailer? They got the Hawaiians in there, they got white superheroes.
Yeah, they gentrified that. I seen that trailer. They
How you
gentrified the hell out of that.
Wakanda, bro?
They gentrified the hell out of that.
Wakanda was for Jake. That was them to take their mind off America and live in a virtual reality. Yo, man, that'd be nice if we had our own spot, because they know we can never get it. You know? Yeah. Yo, man, Jake went there and they came out. Everybody was doing that shit.
Walking like that for a week straight.
Word.
I was looking down the street. Jake's was.
Word.
Jake went to the movies to watch it in the clothes.
Word. I'm going to work. You got no one to stand like. I'm like, bullshit.
Because they know that's the only way they can even think of having a kingdom.
Right.
Or it's through a movie.
Damn.
And then you're going to take the movie and just gentrify the shit out of it, bro. They got Hawaiians in there. How you going to have Hawaiians in Wakanda?
That's crazy.
Got Esau up in there. The dude that was working with Iron Man, he up in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they completely just
They give Jake a little hope, and then they just. And they probably scared the shit out of Ryan Coogler when he went to that bank.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, we gonna kill you next time you don't switch the lines up, nigga.
Exactly. Exactly. That's what that was.
Goddamn lines up, boy. You know? I preach something. Proverbs 24:1. Be not thou envious against evil men, neither desire to be with them. You see that? Esau is an envious bastard, bro. Alright? You got all these different avenues to make money, but you want to go all the way to Taiwan and mess with the semiconductors. You control you control the diamond industry, music. You making billions and trillions of music. You making billions and trillions of diamonds. You making billions and trillions of oil. You making billions and trillions of sports.
Hey, what's that?
Right, minerals, everything.
Ethereum.
Right. But he want to go to China and I want some semiconductor. You want to be everywhere, bro. Greedy.
Let everybody else, let everyone enjoy their portion of their heritage.
That's why the Lord said. That's why the Lord said, "Be not envious against evil men."
Right.
Because Jake, when they see Esau moving, they like, damn, man, I want that life, man. And that's why they indoctrinated Jake early. You know, lifestyle. See, that's a Jake in there. Lifestyles of the rich and famous. Remember that TV show?
Yeah.
And Jake would watch that and be like, oh wow, man.
Yeah, they get that early and get envious. Like, I gotta get the yachts and the cars. I gotta get it like that.
Now, what was that dude that used to host that show? He had that what? Lifestyle of the rich and famous. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Jake
will be like this in the restaurant, like, see, you don't know how to eat steak. It gotta be medium rare. You don't know how to eat it.
You know how to drink wine.
Fashion is not up to this.
Like, oh, y'all know right now, y'all fuck. Everybody start laughing. He let them know. He said it.
He was serious.
He was that serious. He let them know, like, y'all took all this debt for what?
Shabbat 22 and 20. Real quick. I just want to get that real quick. That's what he do. He studied destruction. He studied how to destroy relationships. He destroyed the black household. That was a study, man. They did that on purpose. All these men in Atlanta that's homosexuals, they started from jail. That was a study, putting all these men in jail for 20 years at a time. Let me see if I could break them. Get them to start thinking that they could have sex. That was a damn guinea pig experiment. And then these guys came home and started molesting their nephews. Junior can spend the night with me. You don't know why your son walking around, he can't sit down. Can't even speak yet, but he getting molested. That was all study, man. Yeah. Because when you think a lot of people that get molested, who molest them? They relatives. They uncle. A lot of these chicks that's lesbians that say, I would never deal with a man. She's been molested by her uncles, man. Somebody close to her. You know? Been raped. You know? Yeah.
So Rock 22 and 20.
Yeah.
It says, so Rock 22 and 20. It says, whoso casteth a stone at the birds flayeth them away.
See, if I take a rock right now and I throw it at some birds, what they gonna do? They gonna fly away. Let me get that revelation about Esau and all everybody that was in league with them going to destroy them. Revelation 17. Yeah.
And he that upbraideth his friend breaketh friendship.
See, you revealing secrets and causing distraction. You want to break up friendships. It's supposed to be called the United Nations. Everybody's supposed to be cool. But somehow, some way, you in the middle causing problems, man. So you breaking up friends. You that rock that's thrown out, and what birds gonna fly away? Yeah.
One more now, verse 21.
Keep going, yep.
God, it says, though thou dwellest, though thou drawest a sword at thy friend.
Right. Yeah, you can launch a missile. Right? I done knew dudes in the street that got into shootouts with each other, but they figured a way how to be cool again. You see that? They figured a way how to be cool. You got dudes that met each other through beefs. Didn't really know each other. Then all of a sudden they get cool through somebody and they become best friends. Like, yo, bro, my bad. I didn't mean that time you busted at me over there on New Lots. You know, and then they become cool. So even though China launching missiles, there's still ways that y'all can repair that relationship. Now, I'm gonna show you something. Go ahead.
It says, yet despair not. For there may be a returning to favor.
Right, you can work things out. Yeah.
Verse 22. If thou hast opened thy mouth against thy friend.
And how does America open their mouth? CIA giving away secrets, intelligence, telling Taiwan about China business. This is what they really doing. Exposing China. Right. Yo, we had this meeting. They was really saying they wanted to do this back to y'all back 10 years ago. Look, I'm gonna show you the documentation. You know?
Eric Snowden type individuals. Continuing on. It says, if thou hast opened thy mouth against thy friend, fear not. For there may be a reconciliation. Except for upbraiding or pride.
See that? See, when you're upbraiding, you're revealing somebody's secrets, right? What happens? You don't went too deep.
Right.
You know, you telling somebody, yo, such and such, yo, he really got herpes. You know what I'm saying? They'll be like, damn, my nigga, I can't even mess with you no more. You know? Now you done shot at me, you done did that, all these people done fought each other. But once you start telling secrets, that's when everything get haywire. Yo, y'all went to his house, man, yo, his crib, and you telling true secrets. Then a dude like, nah, I can't mess with that dude, man. He's only coming around me to expose me. That's when you really break a friendship up. You know? Yeah, read that again, please.
On top?
No.
Right there? Okay.
Yeah.
It says, except for upbraiding or pride or disclosing of secrets. Those be the, like, bro, you can go through anything with anybody, and there's a way that y'all can reconcile stuff. But once you disclose secrets, bro. Yeah.
I went to his house, man, yo. His wife cheated on him back in 03 with Latinos. Like, yo, I only told you that. Why would you? Then that's when it get deadly. You know? Yeah.
Or a treacherous wound.
It's like a treacherous blow. And that's what America's doing. And this is why they're gonna lead everybody to come against them.
Right.
Because they're the ones that's in the middle.
Right.
You know, every time you around, some bullshit happen. You like Ozark.
Right.
I was watching the movie, the show Ozark. Everywhere this nigga was at, his friend got killed. Everywhere you go, this person will die. It's gotta be you, bro. You laundering all this goddamn money, you know? And then, you know what they do in these series? They always try to make Esau seem like a family man.
Yeah.
You know, like that's why but Jake was so wild. Yo, B, I'm just trying to live it up, B. I just want to know the streets gonna love me. Like Jake don't got no purpose of selling drugs.
Right.
Esau got a family and always do this. He's likable. You know, he's really loving. You know, his wife cheated on him. He still stay with the family. You know, that's why I hate watching movies because Esau always win. No matter what, Batman's always gonna win. You know, when Jake be in the movies, look at Wakanda, Chadwick Boy, he get killed in the fucking summertime. Can't even do a part 2.
Exactly. Esau, Breaking Bad, Family Man. He only did this because, the family's a hard time.
Yeah, he got cancer.
Sister Milk got cancer. He really cared. At the end, you still got the money.
It's always a sidebar to why Esau's doing what he's doing. Jake just a total nigga. Just woke up one day, just want to kill niggas for no reason.
Exactly.
You know? Yeah, Prince.
God, continuing on. Or a treacherous wound. For these things, every friend will depart.
See that? And that's what's gonna happen, bro. Because you did all these things. This is why all your friends in the UN, they're gonna depart from you. They're gonna leave you the hell alone. Because all you doing, you being around me, you learning secrets of me. Then you come over here. You exposing me on this, you exposing me on that. But then nobody know all your dirty laundry. You know? You control the media, so you can project it any way you want to project it. You can control the masses. YouTube ban this, it's fake news. You can't even talk about COVID. You can't talk about monkeypox. They go. See what I'm saying? Misinformation. Stop saying that. Stop talking about what's his dude name? Alex Jones. Oh, don't talk about crisis actors. Now we're gonna sue you. So you tell everybody secrets, right? Oh, how come the Muslim girls can't drive their car? Why you going over there just, you know what I'm saying? But nobody over here telling you what to do.
Right.
Policy and their laws. You want to come and do it this way.
And you doing it in the banner of United Nations.
Right.
You bringing everybody to come down and build with you, but you got your little agents trying to find dirt on everybody. CIA, and that's where they get James Bond from.
Right.
James Bond was a pure act of seeing how they move. You know? Why you think it's called the CIA, Central Intelligence Agency? Because everything is about what you know. And that's how they bribe people. You know? That's how they get videos of you praying for prostitutes.
Right.
They get records up on you.
Right.
You know? And then they expose you.
So you're that man, huh?
Yeah. They blackmail the shit out you. And then now you got politics that really wanna, when they started off, they were really going for the right thing. But Esau got so much dirt on them. They don't make Esau got so much dirt. Look at Hunter Biden. They got mad dirt on him. Got the nigga, they done turned the computer on, got the nigga whacking off, smoking crack. You know? So Russia took a page out of America book. Yeah. So I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna turn your computer on, get everything on camera, expose you.
Right.
Make you look bad, Joe Biden. You know? Go ahead. So like it. Go ahead.
I just had a little information. Because like as the priest is saying, Trump actually did this in the face of the United States when he back in 2017 he said that the NATO allies don't pay their share of the GDP.
Damn.
So what he was doing was exposing them and coming at them and saying that y'all not contributing to the gross, because every country has a certain amount of gross, and out of all the money that country gross, they supposed to contribute it to the NATO and the UN. So he was saying Germany, he was coming at all the countries for not actually putting up their percentage.
Exposing them. Right.
And they ain't like that. But that's what's going to break up the alliance that we're going to go into with the NATO.
Yep. That's it.
Revelation 17?
Yes.
Revelation 17 and 16. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the horn.
Wow. Why they gonna hate the whore? We just broke it down. Because they gonna realize that you got the system set up where you're gonna be the only one to win. Everybody else gonna be a flunky up under you. So everybody gonna realize you done sold all this lies, democracy, we're all one, and really it's bullshit. Bullshit. You the only one that's the one. You done made me leave my traditions, you know, because back China got certain dress codes that they wear. You know, they women. Now you got my women doing all these massage parlors all over the goddamn United States of America, giving happy endings.
Right.
Yeah, I'm allowing you to do that. You know? And you fucking playing me, bro. You really playing me.
Right.
You know? Yeah.
And shall hate, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire.
Speak on it. Let me get Obadiah on this subject.
Yeah, well, this is what happened to America. All the other nations are going to rise up against America because they're not playing a fair game. You know, they were there for them to go to everybody in our house and speak betrayal in their ears, and then everybody going haywire. That what happened Russia. That's why Russia and
but that's why China is getting ahead.
Right.
China's getting ahead of the ball game.
Right.
That's why they doing deals with Russia.
Yep.
Exactly.
Because they already see it.
They know who the resistance are.
Right. They linking up with India. They linking up with certain people, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, back in July, China and Russia got it together and they made a new person.
They getting ahead of it because they already know, okay, you want to go to semiconductors, we gonna fuck your money up.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They already know.
They tried to blackball China about 2 years ago with it's called, it almost sounds like Hawaii or Hawa.
Hawaii, right.
With the 5G.
Oh, yeah.
It was stopping all of the countries in the European Union from actually using that 5G technology because they had the full patent for the new 5G. Remember that deals with chips as well. The chips got to deal on the network. that deals on the network. Why you think your car has a brain, but it's going with it has to deal on the network. You know, like if the power, if your internet shut down, you know, you can't go on the network no more. So the 5G that China got is what needs to be used to roll around with a lot of these semiconductors.
Right.
But they actually was boycotting them.
Yep.
And Germany was like, yo, I already started buying with them. And what, during that time, Trump was like, yo, y'all can't deal with them, y'all under our authority. So they was messing up a lot of their relationships, you know? So they like, all right, so who's gonna come up with this technology? Hence why they in Taiwan.
Right.
They want Taiwan to develop it. Taiwan's just really focused on semiconductors. They want them to go into the 5G network, you know? Yeah, he that dude, don't buy from me. Everybody boycott, nah, but you buy from me. I'll catch you the biggest gangster. Right. I'll catch you on the block out here buying from these dudes, yo. I'm telling you. You know, and he running throughout the EU, UN.
But then as he doing that, simultaneously at the same time, he's showing all the shootings and gang members to be motherfucking King Von, FBG Duck, Jay the Youngin. You know, these are the craziest niggas on the face of the earth. That is you, man.
These are the faces of crime. All crime in the world is because of them.
That's like he says, his tongue. He's got his tongue walking all through the earth. Let me get that precept, please. Meanwhile, he's launching missiles. He's doing all this shit. It's like people not even seeing what he's doing. You know? Let me get a precept. Are you done with that? More, it might be more than that.
17.
Yeah.
Revelation 17 and 17. For the Most High hath put in their hearts to fulfill His will.
Break that down.
Yeah, well, the Lord stirring up the pottery of this. The Lord control both sides. So, you know, like for instance, everything Esau bring up monkeypox is the Lord behind it. So people are gonna die, yo. Everything he bring out. Everything he bring out, people gonna die because the Lord control both sides.
Yo, you was on point.
Now the time for things to stir up, the pot getting stir up, yo. We already cook and serve, yo. You know what I mean? So right now we're going in China and Taiwan. Not supposed to went there to resist, you know what I mean? To make. They want to pay. They don't want to pay the price.
Yes.
They don't want to pay. They want to go to China.
And like the prophet saying, all of this is of the Most High's program. Everything that you see going on in the earth today is of the Most High's program.
Right.
The scriptures say that the Lord still, when men fall asleep at night, He put instructions in their head.
We brought it out last week, right? We did.
So this is all of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Why? Because the Most High is gathering up the battle, so these nations can come towards each other and destroy each other.
And then also too, what's powerful, brother, is that we showing you in scriptures prophecy before the UN is not broken up right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when we're shitting the fan, everybody's gonna say, then shall they know who were my prophets. We telling you that the UN gonna be broken up. And we telling you why. If you ask the Egyptologist why is this going on, he has no answer. He gonna tell you about Kimmy. You know, tell me why China, tell me why Russia, tell me, we're bringing up current events and showing you through the scriptures, man. That is prophecy, man.
Verse 17.
The UN ain't broken up. You know? But we tell you it's gonna be broken up. So when it happened, then what? Man, you know, I don't know if I'm coming to the truth. I gotta see. Niggas gonna wait till fucking nuclear missiles start popping.
But technically, you know, when you do Amun-Ra, you know, if you really look at it a certain way, Atlanta like it's connected to Africa.
Oh, nah,
So now, and you be like, yo, what the fuck they gotta do with any type of expectations, bro? Because when you do a PNG, it's really called the Lebanon, and then you like, all right, meanwhile, nuclear missile coming on your head.
But that's when brothers gonna put their garment on, cause they already got their garments in the closet. They got dust on their cobwebs. They gonna blow their Bible like one of them pirate movies. And then they gonna go in the corner. They gonna take stand. Revelation 17. You know what I'm saying? Read. And then a ball go, boom, motherfucker.
Yeah, read this.
You know? Yeah.
But who's the whore though? Who's the whore? You know, like you brought up Egyptology. Egyptology ain't gonna break down who's the whore.
No.
a process of elimination. The scriptures is describing to you who's the whore. Babylon the Great is in bed with everybody, doing wicked business with everybody.
Yeah, just like a whore does. A whore don't care who she sleep with, as long as you come with that money. You could be a dude that she not even attracted to.
500 pounds.
You could be a nigga like Rick Ross. Damn, girl, he look good with his bitch. No, goddamn well, you wouldn't talk to him if he wasn't in that position.
Right.
Man, Shaquille O'Neal like a sexy chocolate dumpling. No, goddamn well, that lazy-eyed nigga, you want to give him a time of day, man. You want to give him a time of day.
Right.
You know? Yeah.
Revelation 17:17. For the Most High have put in their hearts to fulfill His will and to agree and to give
Hold on, all right?
and to give their kingdom unto the beast until the words of the Most High shall be fulfilled.
They have what? Agreed. That's the NATO and the E. Who's the beast? Who joined kingdoms? The only place on this earth that happened was dealing with the NATO and the EU. All right, and it said for a set time. And we coming at the end of the time because we're seeing that the nations are getting stirred up.
And if you ask your pork chop pastor, ask Lamar, what's that nigga name? Ask that nigga who the hell the beast is. That brother gonna say the beast. See, the beast. The beast stands for Burberry. The E stands for E-Class Diamonds. The A stands for Armani Exchange. The S stands for S-Type Benz. S-Class. And the T stands for, you know what I'm saying?
The T stands for tights. Make sure it comes.
Oh, yeah. That's what he gonna hit you with. Bring it back around with the
Because the Lord is saying it's a beast-like lifestyle when you don't give tights and you're not prospering in society.
And don't even ask him what is the mark of the beast.
Oh, nah, brother.
You know? Like the beast gonna just come and just hit you with a gay mark.
Wow.
It's a claw, like.
Wow. Mark of the beast.
Yeah, fuck. Y'all dudes don't know prophecy. Ask any of these pastors what they gonna wing it. Gino Green. What's that nigga's name? What's that nigga name? What's that?
What the other one that spit into their saying and put in the guy's face?
Creflo Dollar. TD Jakes. Mace. Forget about Mace. Mace, you back to right. You might as well just live in a fucking silo, brother, because you gonna die, nigga. You know? Back to rapping. You know? This nigga hanging out with Mayweather. Whitehead. The hell you hanging out with Mayweather for?
His prayer room is his closet, walk-in closet.
Yeah, trying to get more donations. But see, Mayweather from a city. He from Detroit, so he up on game. You know, and at least I got more respect for Mayweather than your wicked behind. Mayweather fought and worked for this shit. You finessing. Mayweather actually ran miles and was crying and did sit-ups. People with his pops and shit. You know, pain. You know? You just want to get close to him.
Exactly.
You know? Yeah.
I got your other
Yeah, get that. Yeah,
that's it.
Psalms chapter 73, verse 9. They set their mouth against the heavens. Right? They actually speak against the Lord. They speak against rulership. All right? They speak against the ways of the Most High. It says
that's speaking out in itself. The fact that you have a platform with LG, damn near 50% of the alphabet at this point.
Right.
That in itself is speaking out against the Lord.
Right.
Then using those beautiful colors in a way of death. When that token was actually a token to show you an agreement of life. That's speaking out against the Lord.
Right. It says, and their tongue walketh through the earth.
Yeah, the media, the newspaper. Everywhere you go, people are indoctrinated. Instagram. That's why they tongue. You can't go nowhere without these dudes sounding like an Instagram post. Yo, brother, yo.
That's real easy.
Yo, brother, man, see, you drink the water, it gotta be alkaline, so you gotta make sure, see, because when you look on the water bottle, it got, look at the ingredients, brother. You see? Got fluoride with sodium. You sounding just like these guys.
Straight Instagram.
You know? Nothing organic, you know?
Breathing the wrong type of air. You gotta go to Honduras and bring the air over here. It's the first.
Yeah, niggas bugged out. You know? So they mouth is walking. Your kids is sounding like the rappers.
Right.
You know? It's bad, man. And that's how he using rhythm and beats and songs, because he know our people are vibrant people. You know, and just like in the book of Maccabees, they actually made a song up and a dance with go with the song. You know, that's how you know that's Jake. Each of them got that spirit. Show me one country song that got come with a dance, and everybody's doing it, captivating. I got the country honk dance, the country honk there, riding cowboy, a riding cowboy. Hey, yeah, ain't nobody fucking following the niggas, man. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That shit was captivating. I wanna take. I even call myself singing. I'm there. I call myself. You know, pause. That's a super pause. Super pause. Yeah, priest. Obadiah.
I got it. This is Obadiah 1 and 7. All the men of thy confederacy have
Confederacy. Right? Because these men, and you know they don't talk about women, right?
Yeah.
All right, these are men that are running these nations.
Yeah.
Okay? These are men that's running these nations. When you look at the Arab nations, men, Dubai, men. Okay? Why all of a sudden they come to America and just get bugged? That's how you know it's Babylon, confusion. Everybody else got men. It was
like you made a point earlier. That's why they know this is why they started shooting the missiles at the border.
Yeah.
Out here. So we deal with men over here.
That's a fact.
Y'all come with that man, woman type of energy. Get that shit up out of here. Take that shit back to your side. Yeah. That's why they Nancy Pelosi.
Androgynous spirit.
Yeah.
Half man, half woman. Everybody's equal. You know, the woman could be on the same level as the man. We're gonna fight. You know? Yeah.
My body, my life.
Yeah, that's Brittany Griner. I know you feel like a dick. You know, only you got put on child support like a retard. Because you want to be like a man. Now you got to go with the black. The black man not only go on child support, but he go to jail.
Hey, guess what? You made it, man.
Hey, big ass Shaquille O'Neal, Robert Horry. God damn, man.
It says back in Obadiah, verse 7, it says, all the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were...
See, and this is what Russia and China going to do. They're already plotting. Yo, we got to bring... what's that? Euphrates River?
Yeah.
What river is that's shrinking up the water?
Right now...
In Revelation, when you bring out Revelation, Euphrates is actually losing water.
Yeah.
So now, we telling you what Russia and them going to do. They're going to bring your monkey out, because you notice as that was going in Taiwan, it was missiles being shot at Israel and Gaza.
Yeah.
They're going to bring you right there, brother. They're baiting you over there. And then they're going to go ape shit on you, man. That's the plan. We're telling you Russia and the plan. Because you better believe Russia and them is behind that. They're behind that. They want to bring you to the borders. Right there. Let me get that, Joel. Right there. To the valley of the Most High Last Judgment. See, and that's how you know it's the Lord. Who else got that understanding? We showing you where the coronation is going to be at. We showing you where the last war is going to be at. What other book is showing you that?
Right. Yeah. I can answer that. 19 keys.
Right.
Yeah.
Nobody's speaking of
Yeah, play them keys. Play that piano. Yeah, priest, finish that, please.
All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border.
Right.
The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee.
God. Wow. It makes even more sense because these nations were at peace with you. But you did something to break that peace. So now they say, yo, let's bring them over here and blindside him. Remember Debo?
Yeah.
Remember Debo? Yeah. Debo was bullying everybody. Yo. Take it. He said, my grandmother gave me that chain.
Right, yeah.
That shit, nigga, pushed him in his eye. Right? And what happened? The Lord brought him where? And everybody kicked his ass. Even Smokey punched him.
Yep.
So you got knocked the fuck out. That all the nations gonna do that to you, America.
God.
Yep. Yeah, punch him into the slippers. Yep. Yeah, priest.
The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee. and prevailed against thee.
And have what?
Prevailed against
So
thee.
you gonna lose, brother. See, America never lost a fight. And they know you can't beat America one-on-one. It has to be a WrestleMania style fight.
Right.
See what I'm saying?
Right.
You can't beat nobody. No, I'm talking about physically. I'm talking about earthly men. None of these earthly countries could beat America one-on-one.
Yeah.
It has to be a collective effort.
Right.
You know? Somebody gotta be jumping on the top turnbuckle. Boom! Somebody gotta come sneak them. Boom! Somebody gotta.
It's a freaking battle royale.
Yeah, battle royale. Yeah.
It says,
It was like Thanos. Remember how all of them were trying to fight Thanos?
Yeah. Yeah.
One was grabbing his glove. They were trying to take his gloves. Because America too strong. That's why China ain't get crazy. Because it's not time to get crazy. If they wanted the missiles to hit Nancy Pelosi, that would have been an easy thing. But they not ready for it. It got to be strategic. You got to get them in a certain area. You know? Yeah.
it says, they that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee.
You're giving out all these benefits, all this money to Ukraine. They're going to all backdoor you, bro. Ukraine, all of them going to backdoor you.
Right.
Right? Then they give Ukraine hundreds of billions of dollars.
Yeah.
They're gonna get backdoored by Ukraine. Yeah.
Reading on, it says,
Afghanistan, Iraq, Ethiopia, them Afghan, they're gonna backdoor America. Yeah.
they that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee, and there is no understanding in him. Shall I not in that day, saith the Lord, even destroy the wise men out of Edom?
That's right. And it directs you right back to Edom.
Right.
So when was Edom destroyed? Then you have to ask yourself, when was Edom destroyed? See, that's a whole nother prophecy that you gotta look at. Edom has never been destroyed.
Right.
So then who is the Edom that's made everybody a confederacy? America.
Right.
Babylon the Great. The daughter of the Chaldeans. The daughter is Babylon, man. Yeah.
And understanding out of the mount of Esau, and thy mighty men, old seamen, shall be dismayed.
That's right.
To the end that every one of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter.
Damn. That's it, brother. That's so heavy, man. That's so heavy to know that there's going to be a group, a nation of people that are going to get cut off by slaughter, bro. All right? They ain't get cut off. They got cut off by, that's violence, brother. That's going to be done with violence, bro. You know? And everybody going to sit. They're going to know, damn, this is the man that had everybody all shook up. You know? Yeah, that's one. All right.
Verse 10, Obadiah verse 10. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever.
And it links back up because really, the two major players in this movie is Jacob and Esau.
Right.
Cain and Abel. Same spirits.
Yeah.
You know? It's been them same spirits, and one of them got to go down. Why you think in a lot of video games that we was playing when we was younger, it always had duality. Play Street Fighter, they had who? Ryu and Ken.
Yep.
You know, they all double dragon.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They always show you a good Mario Luigi. They always show you two, because really that's all you need is two characters.
Right.
Batman, Joker, Batman, Bane. You know? It's all about Jacob and Esau, bro. You know? That's it. And everybody gonna fall up under that ring.
Every movie like that, you got the protagonist and the antagonist.
That's right, brother.
It's always the opposite forces.
Yeah. Yeah. Magic and Bird. You know? they always had it. There's always was two. That's how Esau make things. You know? Yeah.
That was it on it.
Powerful. Yeah.
Jeremiah 51 and 7. Jeremiah 51 and 7. Babylon has been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken.
Hey, Babylon has been the golden cup in the Lord's hand.
Wow. Check that out. Check that out.
In the Lord's hand.
In in the Lord's hand. You gotta always bring that out.
Right.
All right, you're only able to be a cup. You're being held by the Lord, bro. Read that again.
Jeremiah 51:7.
Let me get Romans 13:10.
Babylon has been the golden cup in the Lord's hand.
So the only reason why you look a certain way and you shining like gold, because the Lord allowed you to shine like gold. Let me get Proverbs 21:1. Please come on, please.
That made all the earth drunken. Yep, that's that philosophies.
Yeah.
That medicine, that wine, all the earth, following, losing their old ways and trying to be like this man and moving in the mannerism that he pushes out.
But if the Lord is holding the cup, Babylon's the cup. He pouring the wine. Who's dumping the wine and making everybody drunk?
Right. They the cup.
Right. All the earth drunken. Right. The Lord getting everybody tipsy. Gonna take a shot. You want a shot? You want to follow them? Take a shot. Take a shot. I'm not gonna stop you. You want to follow wicked philosophies? You can take a shot. Scripture says all the heathens are idols.
Yes.
So they've been taking shots, man. Yeah.
That's why we read earlier in Habakkuk, he transgresseth by wine.
By wine.
It says
through the philosophers. But who gave him the philosophy? The Lord gave him the wine. He's the cup. He's holding the cup, and he's deciding who's drinking it. That way, it could fit prophecy, because the Lord could have made a big uprising happen in America. Well, he's making things happen where he said it was going to happen in the Middle East. Over here, it actually said the kings of the East in Revelation. Right?
Yeah.
You can find that. Yeah, please.
Continue on verse 7.
And that's like I gotta say something. And that's what makes it prophecy, because you're able to show the location. We don't know the time, right? But we know the location. We know the players. I mean, that should be enough. Like if I tell you, yo, bro, son right here, he won't fuck you up, and he say he gonna catch you by the 3 train. That's enough information. I'm gonna tell you the time. You should just say, I'm not going by the 3 train. I'm not walking down Peachtree, and when I see him, I'm walking the other way. That's it. Now, if you look at me and say, well, bro, that's not really convincing. How you know he gonna beat me up? Bro, I just heard him talk. He say he gonna fuck you up on your way to the train, at Atlantic Station, gonna kick your behind, and he bringing boom, bang, bang, and boom. Do not go over there. If you tell me, yo, bro, you don't got any more information than that, all right, brother. Hey, you do you. You do you. See, Jake want to have it all the way. You got to have everything.
You got to spell everything out.
You got to spell it out. You know?
You want time and date. Jake want time and date.
Time and date. They want time and date.
That's what Jake is.
Jake want the time and date.
Want time and date, then you go hurry up on the earth.
But all you can avoid the dude though. You can just avoid him. Why you need a time and date? When you see him, avoid him. I just heard him say he want to kick your ass. Yeah.
Jake want that time and date so he can keep walking that path.
Let me get that no man off the time.
So he can keep walking that path, and then the day when he knows it, all right, let me get right and not go that way.
Right.
And that's what they want to do in America now. Oh, if the Most High gave him the time, the permission is going to hit this day. Everyone, they're going to do.
You know how many drug dealers would have stopped selling drugs if they knew that the feds was coming on this day? They would have did just enough and pull back, like, yo, I'm hot, and pull back. You know? The Lord doesn't, and that's part of the mystery right there. That's the mysteries, bro. You know? That gives enough reason for people to doubt and be like, see, they don't even know the time. When is it gonna happen? That gives them enough leeway to still be niggas.
Yeah. Exactly.
And that's what the Lord wants you. He wants you to think you got, he wants you your hand to get caught in the cookie jar. Yeah, whoever got something up.
He don't want to tell you what time it is. That's why he say I'll come up at 3 in the night.
Because you want somebody to be genuine, right? If I tell my wife, hey, listen, I'll be back sometime next month. That means you should be having the house clean a certain way. Every day you know I'm coming in August. You know I'm coming in August. Right, so just get, let me come up in here and shit are looking all tampon pads in the garbage can. You know? Clothes ain't made, no food cooked when I come home.
Right.
You want it to be genuine. Because then dudes gonna get on their best behavior. Yeah.
Jeremiah 51:7, Babylon had been the golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine.
Wow. Yeah.
Therefore, the nations are mad.
Hey man, I thought there was some good ass ones. What the hell is this?
Yeah.
That's what that is.
Backdoor. Backdoor status.
For the nations, they gonna find out the bullshit that comes with democracy.
The democracy is only for you. It's gonna undermine me and my people. You know, you want everybody to be like you. Come on, Nick, can you imagine the Muslims, the elder Muslims with the red beards and the Sunnis and now all of a sudden they got their kids walking around with poo shiesty masks?
Yeah.
Come on. Like, what the hell? You gonna let these niggas come up in here?
That sturdy dance. All nations.
Doing that stupid shit. Running around 10 my Achilles doing that dumb shit. Yeah, imagine a Chinese dude talking about they blood. We got China Mac. So yeah, starting to pick up the American shit talking about he blood.
China Mac,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's slowly going up in here, bro.
Right.
We're gonna have crip.
Hey, when we did that Asian hate video, you seen all them gang members, all of that,
Yeah. They're like, I'm a filet-o. You know? Hey, that's what's happening. You're gonna turn all them into little nigglets. You know? Little reprobate babies. Yeah. That was it, Preach the bottle.
We got
Yep. Well, we got some real.
Matthews. We got Matthews 24 and 36. I'm gonna start at 35. It says, "Heaven and earth shall pass away, but my word shall not pass away." Which pretty much letting you know, guess what? The Lord's word is always gonna stand still. It's always, that foundation of His words is always gonna come to pass. So if the Lord's letting you know that it's gonna be a situation where these other nations are gonna come up against the whore, we know that the EU is gonna break up. We know that NATO's gonna break up. And you can see by prophecy and everything going on that it's gonna come to pass. The Lord will not spell out to you on this day at this time when the EU is gonna break up. You can see. It says, verse 36, "But of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only." Yeah, see, so meaning what? Not even Yahushua, our Lord and Savior, know at the time. He's waiting for the Heavenly Father to give the orders, man. So how much more are you thinking that you're supposed to know exactly when the Lord coming back?
But that's Jake. Like if you ever watch Jake at work, they always, if they know the boss is around, they'll take an extra 15 minutes when they break.
Yes.
Extra 30.
Yes.
If you're not there to supervise them, Jake will actually do whatever the hell they want to do.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So the Most High, He want men that are proactive. You know, I don't gotta tell these men what to do. They already know what to do. You know, they already gonna get their oil. They're gonna trim their lamp. They already know how to move. I don't gotta baby them. The Lord want men that are, what you call them type of guys? That's what you call them, vanguards? Is that am I using the right word? Vanguards or that have leadership qualities. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't gotta tell them to go out there on the corner and do the work. They're already gonna do it.
Right.
You know? Like those are the best children to have. A child that's going to do things without daddy telling you to do it.
Right.
You know?
Proactive or virtuous.
Right. Proactive.
That was it on that. You wanted a proverb?
Yeah, bring it up.
This is Daniel 4:17. It says, "This matter is by the decree of the watchers, and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever He will, and setteth up over it the basis of men." So from the time of the Babylonians, the Most High put them in power. The Greeks, the Persians and the Medes, the Roman Empire, Babylon the Great today, the Most High set these kingdoms up. The Most High bring down kingdoms. The Most High, you know, when you look at certain kingdoms, they only rule for a couple of hundreds of years. Babylon the Great been in power maybe a few hundreds of years. And the Lord is about to bring Babylon the Great down. So the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men. The Most High is ruling Sleepy Joe. The Most High is ruling Putin. I got a new name for him, Poop Shiesty. Putin's Poop Shiesty.
That's the real Shiesty.
So the Most High is controlling and manipulating the thoughts of all the rulers of this earth. This is the Most High's program. Right. That was it.
The King for the East?
Yeah. Joel 3:9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, which is dealing with, we were talking about China. We were talking about, also you got the beef between, not even just China and Taiwan situation, but South Korea and North Korea.
Yeah.
One, the United States control, the other one is controlled by the actual Korean. You know? India, all right, all these other nations over in the Middle East. You got not Saudi Arabia, Syria, okay, the Gaza, yeah. Prepare war, wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. So that's why you're starting to see an influx of Russian presence. All right, they actually are supplying a lot of those nations over in the Middle East with actual weapons, modern day swords. Okay, missiles, defense missile shield systems. Okay, you see military drills and flexes being done by China. All right, you don't see a love spirit being pushed. Let's get together. Let's hug each other. You see these nations actually flexing with destruction.
Yeah.
Right.
But yet, what they always show you on TV?
Right.
Who's the most violent man?
Right.
They can be more very polarized.
Violent man.
Right. Bravado.
Exactly.
Bravado.
Oh my God.
And
Young
what's
Thug.
the other brother that's locked up in Jamaica? Vibes Cartel. He's the craziest, the warlord, you know? Do this coke, you know?
Young Thug.
Look at this RICO that we had to do. Look how they was corrupting our people, and he was giving missions to people to assassinate people. Oh my God!
And he learned it from America.
Right.
Everybody that's gonna say as the people go, the king go, the people go. Shabbat 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, you talking about Young Thug, Little Uzi, King Von, Chicago. Hey, who you think they learned it from? Watching you. Who you think the Mexican cartels learned it from? You.
Right.
It says, be your plowshares into sports and your pruning hooks into spears. Right, shit got so real that an agricultural nation have developed into producing weaponry. Wow. That's how real it got. Wow. Somebody got to put down the agriculture and then flip it into turn it into a sword.
Wow.
Right? And it says, beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say I'm strong. So that's why you got a lot of nations poking out their chests. All right? That's the weak saying they strong.
Right.
Hey, but you know what's bad though? When you do think about the old movie, when they show the martial arts, a lot of them dudes were doing rice and cultivating rice.
Rice
fields and growing certain crops and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Now, like you said, they gotta go to wow. That's how you know who's the sword.
Yeah.
Right.
They didn't pick up the sword till this nigga started getting crazy.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
And naturally so, you gotta defend your people.
Right. He says, verse 11, assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves, as we was pursuing to mention about Revelations, right? Gather yourselves, all right? And it says, together round about, thither cause the mighty ones to come down, O Lord. But the priest was talking about that. You got Russia and China doing deals, all right? Financial deals. America, you're not the only one with secret meetings at the UN. These nations are keeping you out of insight about the secret meetings they got going on.
Right.
You know, they're linking up, they're grouping up. It says, verse 12.
I watched something also. Hey, Russia got Putin a stunt double. So a lot of meetings that they think he be going to in America, it be his stunt double.
Another reason.
You do look just like him. America just found out that people got it by his ears.
That dude militant, bro. You know dang well.
That's what I said. Esau do a diligent search.
Right.
Them dudes knew something was off. And when you look at the picture, you gotta really look at it, bro. But then if you look at it, you got a good eye, you can tell that's not Putin. So the meetings that he been going to in America has been a stunt double. So he ain't been showing them niggas no respect. You know, cause they like, oh, Putin is shaking. That was a stunt double. Yeah, because Russia has their own CIA. KGB. Putin was one of the top agents, bro.
Yeah.
So you can't just run up on Putin and that dude is militant, bro. That dude be playing with bears and riding with his shirt off and all that. Yeah. So you ain't Putin ain't stupid. Putin know how Esau get down. A lot of times Putin don't shake your hand because he know Esau be putting little needles and trying to make him sick. You know what I'm saying? So if you notice Putin, when Putin around, nobody touches him. Nobody's allowed to come around, you know, because he know how to play. So they just found out that Putin don't even come to the fucking meeting. That shit blew their mind, bro. Man, those niggas disrespectful. And that's how far you gotta go with America.
That's why you gotta be militant like that. Because what if you go to a meeting and then somebody off?
Or you go to the meeting and this nigga done fucking turn your whole goddamn seat and spray cyanide on that bitch.
Right.
You know, and then now, oh look, bro, Putin got cancer. No, he does. Stunt double, you get cancer, bozo. If you ever do the research, right? And I'm getting off topic, but when they was trying to kill Fidel Castro, they knew where he was swimming at, and they put in seashells, they put bombs in there. Yeah, bro, that shit's crazy, bro. Look how many times they try to kill Fidel Castro. A lot of times. And what happened was when he knew it was real, the Most High put a spirit on a woman. She was set up to kill him, and she told him, she said, yo, I love you. Like, yo, she spent one day with him and said she loved him. And said, yo, I'm really a CIA agent, I'm here to kill you. And she showed him how he was gonna do it. And he never, ever, I don't think he ever came back to America like that. Yup. So America got their ways of murking you, bro. You know, matter of fact, Putin had a rival that was always talking shit about him, and he put some in his drink, bro. And that dude shriveled up like a goddamn prune in like 1 week, bro. Y'all remember that? Putin had a rival that was always talking shit about him, and they put some in his. They knew he liked to drink a certain type of drink. They put a little drop of that shit in, and that shit turned his ass into a fucking prune, bro. That dude lost 200 pounds like that. That dude was like, and then Putin locked his ass up, I think. He in jail. I just want to talk about that, you know? Because they picking up, America got stunt doubles. They show you that Mission Impossible, but the dude had the little mask on it. Hey, they got that technology, bro.
I mean, Reagan had a stunt double. There was a guy that played, he looked just like the president. I forgot who it was, man. But he was an actor. In every movie, he looked just like the president.
Yeah.
You know, but they would show him being I think it was Ronald Reagan.
Right. Peace. They also showed you real quick in that second Avengers movie, remember? With that chick that's from Russia, she's a spy. Yeah. And remember the whole time, she was acting like she was one of their leaders. She just took off the mask. It's like some nanotechnology mask and just took it off. Showing it wasn't even her.
We still got mad technology, and now these countries, back to your point, and Joel, these countries are starting to pick up the sword and pick up putting down the plow and adjusting to his way of thinking. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way you can fight that dude.
Right.
You know? Go ahead.
It says, verse 12, let the heathen be wakened, come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat. Right, that's over there in the Middle East. All right, that's prophecy of where this war is going to take place. For there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. And the reason why that's happening.
So the Lord going to sit, he's not going to try to intervene? I thought God loved everybody. I thought God wants peace. No, the Most High already wrote a script.
Right.
And that bitch going to play out. I'm going to sit and I'm going to watch you two. I'm going to watch all y'all go at it.
Right.
Because y'all lack my understanding, y'all lack the wisdom, y'all didn't accept my son Yahushua.
Right.
So this is what happens when you don't accept my son. The whole place goes shit creek.
Right.
Because you don't want to put my people at top. This causes all the confusion. You know, so the Lord ain't gonna sit. He said, I'm gonna sit. I'm not gonna come down. No, I'm gonna let y'all go crazy. And then I'm gonna let my son come through and smoke you out. Why y'all fighting?
Sit to judge the heathen. And showing us the saying Amos, the first chapter, is the main reason why. The Lord give a whole list of nations. Ezekiel 25 and 35 as well. But Amos, the first chapter, going into everybody who took part in bringing down Israel.
Psalms the 83rd chapter.
So all y'all haven't been judged for that. None of y'all have been paid or repaired or restored. That's why also saying, Joel, you know, how shall you recompense me, Tyree and Zidon? Right. Nobody got taxed by that. Nobody got judged for what they did to so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, right, the children of Israel. So this is where the Lord is going to judge the nations. Put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Come get you down, for the press is full. Right. Meaning the nations got fat enough. They got enlarged inside their wickedness. You know, the fats overflow. For their wickedness is great. Multitudes in the valley of decision.
Hey, let me tell you something about the multitudes, man. Y'all think it's just going to be men out there fighting. They're going to have robots, drones. You know what I'm saying? It's going, when World War III pop off, you're going to see technology that you've seen in movies. You will see iron shoulders, dudes half man, half machine. You know, for real.
Sentinels.
Bro, why you think they making these movies for, bro? Now back in the days, we talk about, y'all signed conspiracy theories. You had these movies like Ebola. What's that movie that started with a monkey? COVID-19, Wuhan. All that stuff Outbreak. That came from like the movies. And how it shut down the world. You know? So we not going over when we say, because art imitate life. You know? And this devil, he speaks through his movies. You know?
Because the scriptures tell you, Isaiah 14:14, you shall be like the Most High. The Most High deal with prophecy, saying what? I'm letting you know what's going to happen before it happens. He's doing the same thing. I'm showing you through my programming what's going to happen before it happens.
Got something real quick.
Multitudes in the valley of decision. Multitudes in the valley of decision. For the day of the Lord is near in the valley of decision.
So the day of the Lord is near. So you don't need a direct time. Right? Most High give you signs. So that you know that the end is near. Right?
This is Psalms 7 and 13. He hath also prepared for him the instruments of death. He ordained his arrows against the persecutors. What's the Most High's instrument of death? Let's talk about the instruments, man, the destroyers. That the Most High put the spirit on these Edomites to come up with the technology to build these intercontinental missiles. And who's the persecutor? The persecutor is Esau, for the things that he did to the children of Israel from the time of the Roman Empire until now. This man got a long rap sheet that he got to pay for, and he's going to pay that tag. So the instruments of death, that's talking about the destruction, that's talking about the missiles, that the Most High, it says it right here, that the Most High created it. He prepared it. The Most High prepared those missiles.
Hey, can I get a precept for that? Can I get Isaiah 54:16, please? Because Esau think he the one that developed, learning, because first of all, that's a science, bro. You got to learn how to deal with gases and elements to make a nuclear missile, bro.
Yeah.
Like, and nuclear is something that you can't even really touch like that. So who gave them that type of understanding to do that? Like the priest was saying, you know? And a lot of those top scientists was the Germans.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, brother.
This is Isaiah 54, verse 16. Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire.
Yeah, they had something called the Manhattan Project.
Project Manhattan,
Yeah. In which they had actual scientists who came to develop which was known as the atom bomb during that time.
And that bringeth forth an instrument for his work.
So, you know, during these times, you still got people in poverty. You still got plagues, pestilences. But the Lord put a spirit on these men to create them,
Right.
to block out all the problems that's going on in the world, to create an even bigger problem of death.
Right.
All right? Because that's going to play out in the overall judgment.
Right, brother.
Right.
100% correct.
And I have created the water to destroy, the waste to destroy.
Right, the Lord was the one that created that. And how did he create it? He come down. I'm gonna show you step by step. No, he put it in their minds.
Yeah.
He saw be out there summoning deities and stuff like that. What's that drink they be drinking? Ashwashwa? Right? They be drinking that and they be going in the dimensions and seeing angels and stuff with intelligence, and they give them the information. Hey, if you want to rule, make this.
Right,
scare the people.
Right.
Not knowing that, leading you to a trap.
Right. Yeah.
You know? Yeah, Breeze. That's it.
Isaiah 9:5, it says, for every battle of the warrior is with confused noise, and garments robed in blood.
Right. Why is that? Because back in the days, if you'd have went to war with China, it would have been a lot of...
Exactly. Nigga star. Like, come on.
I see one Chinese movie. That nigga jumped in the air and started walking up the tree. To the tree. The tree started...
Cross the tiger, hidden dragon, just floating in it. Just floating in.
Yo, motherfucker talking. And then the words come out.
I shall avenge my family. I should avenge my family.
So that's how it used to be. There was confusion and noise.
Watching that shit, bro.
They had us gas, bro. They had us gas, bro.
Yo, my uncle, he had Chinese tofu all over his
Showing master
Yo, he was into it, man. He used to dress up with that shit and everything.
Yeah. Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang came under the Moab. Wu-Tang clan, straight from the Shaolin movement. Whoa. All them niggas was bugged out niggas, bro. From the RZA, the Jizza. Inspector Deck, turn him off. Introducing the Ghost Face Killer. Yo, them niggas was all bugged out. Smoking sherm, dust, wet, them niggas bugged out. You know? But Jake, try to say ancient hate, we always gave prop because we was the ancient samurais.
Exactly.
You see? We showed you how to play with that sword. You know? Yeah, the ancient samurais was Jake.
Yeah.
We showed them how to get busy. Yeah. Moab is full of shit. If they was the best top fucking...
Jake went by his ass. A while ago. He wild. Moab ain't do no crazy.
Moab don't got nothing. Some niggas, you don't see them in boxing. You don't see them in UFC.
Yeah, it is that good.
They be Brazil. If anything, they should be dominating that.
Right.
With their secret arts and
styles.
you know. Well, I remember back in the day, we were little kid. We tried to get the close punch. What was that punch called?
That 1-inch punch?
Huh?
That 1-inch punch?
The 1-inch punch. Man, that shit ain't never worked, man. That shit, what if you do that shit, you supposed to knock a nigga back, you supposed to knock a nigga back 100 feet. They probably be like, man, what the, this shit don't work. Then niggas start picking up guns, that do it. You know?
Smoke and mirrors, man.
Yup, Jake was glass. Esau was pushing those vibrations out there, bro.
Man.
You know, we were so confused. We were discontinued from our heritage.
Right. As Esau pushed that vibration, he just gives a whole bunch of...
Yo, man, Esau was pushing that vibration, and then he had black exploitation coming out, bro. Superfly, Black Caesar, Hell Up in Harlem,
Pam Grier,
all that shit, bro. You know? Next thing you know, dudes trying to... you didn't know you didn't know if you want to do karate or be a pimp.
Exactly.
I remember that era, bro. Dudes was confused, man. The Mac, you know? Yeah. Esau been pushing those spirits. Anyway, go ahead. Confusion or noise? Isaiah 9.
Back in Isaiah 9 and 5. Slack it, brother. Isaiah 9 and 5. For every battle of the warriors with confused noise.
Right.
And garments rolled in blood.
Garments rolled in blood. Esau, Bob had them garments, you know?
Right.
Good.
But this shall be with burning and fuel of fire.
Now, how the hell they know about burning and fuel of fire in Isaiah, bro? Because Isaiah actually seen the nuclear missiles. He's seen it like, yo, this is how people normally fight. What the hell? He probably seen drones, all type of shit. You know? Yeah.
Laser drones.
You dudes was time traveling, bro. Yeah. They was time traveling for real, bro. And they was seeing, all these people burning. Like they ain't fighting no more. Like, why? Because shit enhanced. You know? It enhanced. Technology enhanced. Why the hell I'm gonna try to punch you when I can just launch a missile at your stupid ass? Let's stop all that, yo, man, he mad strong.
Exactly.
You know, I'm gonna launch a missile on you.
Exactly.
You know? That's on that, Bruce. What? Straight up, Bruce.
Matthew 16 and 2. Lo, he answered and said unto them, when it is evening, ye say, it will be fair weather, for the sky is red. Verse 3, and in the morning, it will be foul weather today, for the sky is red and lowering. O ye hypocrites, ye can discern the face of the sky, but ye cannot discern the signs of the times.
Wow.
Yeah, because, the things that prophecy, that's being fulfilled, the more you see these uproars of the people, the more wars that you see, the more beef that's stirring up between these nations, is the times that we're in, right? It's letting you know the ending that's supposed to come. Like the prophet was talking about, this is prophecy. So things that's being said, like there's no more teaching, that's prophecy.
Right.
So it's showing you we're in a time we're getting closer to when Isaiah seen the burning of fuel and fire. Right? Because everything has been enhanced.
There ain't gonna be confusion. Charge! That shit ain't happening no more, bro.
Exactly.
Niggas just pressing buttons. Pressing buttons. Bing, bang, boom, bang, boom, bang.
Oh yeah, it's saying talk about the you looking at the clouds. When you look at the clouds and you know it's about to rain, ain't nobody gotta tell you it's gotta rain at 4 o'clock. You just gonna know it's gonna rain, and we come out prepared with an umbrella, rain boots on, rain outfit, because I know it's gonna rain.
Cause Jake know how to read shit. If I ride past the Supreme store and I see a long line, what you gonna think? Supreme got a new collection coming out. They gonna gotta break it down to you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know the sound. Oh shit, they go Supreme. Oh, they have a long line. Yeah, they probably got a Supreme Gucci collection coming out.
Right.
Nobody gotta break it down to you. See, Jake know how to read shit.
Right.
But they ain't able to read the end of the age. The end of Esau's age.
Right.
You know? I can tell you 2nd Ezra, the 9th chapter. See, we understand how to read that.
Right.
Do what? A lot of these niggas never watch news.
Now they don't, because they feel like the news, it got hate, or it's gonna mess up their day. A lot of Jake don't watch the news because they don't want, oh man, the news is terrible. This is nothing but bad things inside of it.
They want to mess up their high. But guess what?
Yeah.
But guess what? Whether you flow high. No. They just want a nice, simple, high, loving day.
Smooth thing.
Yeah, smooth.
Yeah,
Not to mess it up.
Rainbows, starbursts, unicorns.
Yep.
They want Care Bears in the middle of the streets. They want flying horses. Jake is in a fantasy world, bro. Literally.
Yeah.
They want big booties bouncing, parties every night, going out every day, lit. That's all Jake is just here to do them, bro.
Talk about weed. Talk about all this type of weed. This one higher. This one better. All of these streets. This is your thing. It's like buying socks or something. Like buying candy. When I go on Fulton Street, everybody selling Jake. Like Jake was waiting for that show. All Jake sell weed.
Just lined up for newest one.
It's all different type of pack of weed.
But guess what? Esau puts. I guarantee you when it come out, Esau puts something in that weed. Yep. Monkeypox or polio. Why they gonna tear them niggas up? Yep.
And then that Remy Ma make this pussy weed. Now she make a Remy Ma. She make this pack. This pussy pack.
Yeah, pussy pack.
Remy Ma, Remy Ma. Yo, she right for that show.
Well, in that video, lean back, they showed you the mark of the beast.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Remember that?
In that video, lean back, they showed you the mark of the beast.
Yeah.
So we don't know it. Maybe Remy Ma might be tied to some shit.
Yep.
You know?
Got some?
Got some.
Not bring this out.
Okay.
Bring up this.
Alright, come. So land backing, just to show you, like you said, dealing with prophecy and how you know what times we in. It says Revelation 16 and 12. It says, and the sixth angel poured out his vial upon the great river Euphrates. It says, and the water thereof was dried up. So now tell me, see that people want to say they don't believe in prophecy. How was this talked about, okay, over 2,000 years ago, and it actually coming to pass? You know what I'm saying? Coincidence?
It's happening.
Come on, it's happening.
It's happening.
And why is it happening? It says,
now mind you, your damn Book of the Dead, the Nebuchadnezzar, all these ancient books that you got, they ain't talking about a goddamn thing. They ain't talking about a goddamn thing, bro. Them dudes in Egypt was a bunch of freaks, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah. It says, and the water thereof was dried up, that the way of the kings of the east might be prepared.
Who's the kings of the east?
I wonder, who are the
Is it
kings?
China east? Huh?
Lamar Whitehead, who is the kings of the
Isn't
east?
the Arabs east? When the Most High say he's coming from, who's that come from the east, right? That come to the west, right? That's where the Lord coming from.
Right.
So who's the kings of the east? All right, I would love to do a Q&A with this guy.
Right.
You want to talk about prosperity, but you ain't dealing with prophecy, man. What P is better? Hey, that should be a sit down. Which P is better?
Wow.
The prosperity or prophecy?
Prosperity.
Because what good is you having a Rolls Royce, a pair of Gucci? That nigga looking like the Riddler. You see that album? Yeah, he looked like the goddamn Riddler, bro. That nigga had an orange fucking... Yo, look like the fucking Riddler, bro. What good is that? You driving in town and a nuclear missile hit you. Yeah, Preach.
Just to back you up, it says this is Esau estimation, though we know prophecy, so that's why he's saying this. Tigris and River Euphrates threaten to dry by 2040 due to lower water levels and climate change. So
But brother, what's making the water level go down?
right. They
Because we know all about the little system. The water goes up and evaporates, comes back down again. So why is the river dropping? I'm just curious. Like, what's stopping this now?
Right. It says basically due to the both sides causing severe droughts. The Euphrates River almost completely drying to the south, while the Tigris River turned into a water course with limited resources. So this is actually going on in the Middle East, and they got a project, $70 billion project, to actually try to stop this from happening, but it ain't gonna happen because the Lord already said this is gonna happen through the prophecy. You know, I'm gonna have this Isaiah 14.
But hold on, why Esau can't stop that prophecy? Seeing that he doesn't accept prophecy.
Right.
How come he can't take more water and put it back over there? Right. Seeing that he want to make lakes and all these different things. Why he can't do that?
Yeah, good point.
I'm just curious. You got all this technology. Why you can't fill that back up?
Right. Isaiah 14 and 9, it says, hell from beneath is moved for thee, to meet thee at thy coming. It stirreth up the dead for thee, even all the chief ones of the earth. It hath raised up from their thrones all the kings of the nations. So you talking about you stirring a pot. The Most High hasn't stirred, incited all the nations, talking about the chief ones. That's dealing with China, that's dealing with Russia, that's dealing with Iraq, that's dealing with all the nations that's written in these scriptures. The Lord is stirring up their minds, all right? The nations is going to remember when you dropped the bomb in Japan, all right? They're going to remember when you said what you said about them in 2017, about them not contributing. Right. You know, the Lord is going to stir their spirit up. It says, and all they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou also become weak as we? And that's going to be being spoken to who? What nation on this earth is looked at as being real strong? It's America. Right. But what's going to make them weak? The fact that everybody going to work together and they going to use technology, and the Lord going to put this spirit on them.
Right, that's it.
It says, art thou become like unto us? Thy pomp is brought down to the grave.
You became a basic person, a basic nation. The Lord gonna bring you down. All right? Well, America gonna be worse than a third world country. You know?
Yeah. Thy pomp is brought down to the grave. In the noise of thy vows, the worms is spread under thee. Right? Nobody gonna be singing that about this country being so great. You know? It says, the worm is spread under thee. What's the worm? We dealing with corrosion. We dealing with corrosion. We dealing with corrosion in the financial system. We dealing with corrosion of the actual buildings and the bridges, infrastructure, water, the infrastructure here in America. All right, and even the people. You got articles that saying that people are having more mental. They're bugging out. You know. It says, and the worms cover them. How art thou?
When the worms cover you, that means you're dead.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
You're dead. Okay? You see maggots and worms cover you, that means you're dead. Alright? In America, been dead.
Right.
Yeah.
It says, how art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer? Right? This great country was set on the top.
It was position.
Yeah, it was the place to be.
Yeah.
It set the standard of, you know, of how other nations should operate.
And what happened was, see, a lot of West Indians, right, when they came to America, they, you know, because the black Americans, what we did, we laid down the ground so people could actually come over here and deal with it.
Yeah. Right.
All right? So a lot of people only see, wow, America, you know, the place of, you know, I remember one of my friends, he was from the Bahamas, and he was told that it was gold in the street, man. Yeah. Like literally gold. We was little kids, and my friend was like, "Yo, I heard there's actual diamonds in the diamond district." Like really thought there was diamonds in the diamond district. That's what they was told. So when they came over here, mind you, they didn't really know. They knew, but they didn't know to the extent of the bullshit that the black Americans went through, the Native Americans went through. It wasn't until they came down here. Then Benjamin, Babylon, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Up to this day.
Yeah, up to this day.
Yeah.
That's why you got to give props to Judah, because Judah held it down.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of West Indians, all these different nations, they come here off the back of Judah, man.
Yeah.
Not even Gad and them. Gad and them ain't fight back how Judah fought back. That's why Scripture talks about Judah being the top tribe.
Right.
Judah was the one that was protesting, fighting, dying, you know, going hard, passing laws, breaking into the system, sacrificing, you know? All the other nations waiting for Judah to step up to the plate. That's how it always been. That's how you know that those people that came, they were the Judites, man. Because we got everything moving and shaking, and then everybody else is following suit. You know?
What's that? Genesis 49 was that he shall rise him up.
We shall rise them up.
They're gonna Jacob.
Yeah.
Everybody else gonna follow after that.
Yeah. Judah. That's why Judah is the top. And not to cause animosity with no other tribe, but Judah was the one that always had that specialness, bro. Even when you look at the southern kingdom and the northern kingdom, the southern kingdom had a way longer track record with kings than the northern kingdom.
Right.
You know? Yeah. And that's why all the tribes, they're going to come work together. Right. Once we work together, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
It's a wrap.
Yeah.
Once Levi get off their bullshit, Judah get off their bullshit, everybody come together, that's when it's a wrap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The bow, the arrow. Once everybody get together, it's a wrap. Yeah.
This is Amos chapter 9, verse 11. It says, "In that day will I raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen, and close up the breaches thereof. And I will raise up..."
The breaches was the gaps. See? Most High, like if you're building and you got breaches, you got to close that breach up. See? If you don't close that breach up, there's going to be all type of problems.
Yep. Right.
So the Lord is going to go through Judah first to bring that awareness. You know? Because who started this thing? It was Judah. On the highways and byways talking about Israel. Now everybody else is starting to see the northern tribe coming in. You see? At one point in time, if you watch the old video, you see nothing but straight Judah.
Right.
Now you see Issachar. Now you see the southern tribe was on point. Now you see the northern tribe slowly coming in. The Gadites, you know what I'm saying?
Judah, then Benjamin started
Benjamin, Levi. Yep, that was the exact order, brother.
Yep.
That was it. But what I seen when I came in, I seen Judah, I seen Benjamin, and I seen Levi. That's all I was running into. Where you trying from Benjamin, from Levi? All right. From Judah, all right. You know, now you starting to see different complexions of brothers, you know? Yeah.
Back in Amos 9 and 11, in that day I will raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen, and close up the breaches thereof. And I will raise up his ruins, and I will build it as in the days of old.
Bring it down.
And so the Most High is going to close up the gaps between the tribes, the differences between the tribes, the animosities between the tribes.
The bullshit beefs and bickering.
Exactly. You know, certain tribes think they better than the other tribes. The Lord going to shut all that shit down.
Yep.
We all going to be one. The scriptures say, "Gather yourselves together, O nation, not Zion." So at once upon a time, nobody desires to be around us. You know, the tribes don't even desire to be around themselves, but the Lord going to fix all of them problems, man.
Right.
You got Ephraim against Simeon. They think they better than each other.
Right.
Everybody looks down on the so-called Mexicans, but those are our brothers. You know, Judah and Benjamin, the Most High going to close all of them gaps.
And it's happening slowly. It's happening. You can see it happening. You know? Yeah.
That was the main point.
And that's through prophecy, right?
Yes, sir.
Let me get that 1 Corinthians 14 and 1, Revelation 19 and 10.
I got Revelation 19.
Yeah, let me get that Exodus too. Yeah.
Exodus 23 and 8.
Let me get Sirach, brothers out Sirach 39, 1
It says, "And thou shalt take no gift, for the gift blindeth the wise."
You see, and what happened was, everybody, the reason why they can't see, right? You talked about, you should be able to look at and tell them about the rain. Rain is coming, or the sun is about to be a hot day. You can tell those things. You know why a lot of people can't tell what's going on? Because they all took the purse. They all took the money. Everybody that took the so-called jab, why they take it? Money. It wasn't for health reasons. It was for money. And that's why they blinded, because people will not get on these corners for the bag. For the money, bro.
Right.
So the money is, Esau know that's what, that bribe is going to blind you. He know the law. Read that again.
It says, And thou shalt take no gift, for the gift blindeth the wise.
You got investors going on right now.
They blind.
You got something going on to outshine something spiritual.
Wow.
Push out the false narrative, like this, like the world is moving forward.
Yeah. So you're making an investment in the stock market that's going to crash. Something going to crash, you know?
Yeah.
Again, but you're going to lose out on this. Pretty much what we're saying, you know?
Earning leisure ain't earning all their money from investments.
That's a fact.
Most of their shit coming from lectures and sponsors and what you call them things? Seminars. Right. They're not making strictly all that money off Tesla. Because you got brothers that invested in Tesla and microchips and they lost money.
Exactly.
So we know you ain't making money off that.
Exactly.
You got brothers up here that have actually invested thousands of dollars and lost money.
Exactly.
So we know the Tesla's not popping.
Exactly.
The microchip, the semiconductor is not popping right now.
Exactly.
So you're not making your money off that.
Right. But that's
Tell the people how you really making your money.
Right. They
By finessing, selling hope.
right. Exactly.
The modern day drug dealers,
Right.
that's what y'all are.
That's how you know these dudes took a purse.
Yeah.
Because why would you still push that when you know if the market's going down? Why would you still push it? Like if that's where you getting your money from, knowing it's not from that. It's from like what the priest said.
Somebody made money off of some $100,000 a year ago. That same investment, if they go to cash out, it's gonna go down. And then you telling everybody, like you said, to invest in something that somebody made last year.
You telling people to invest in crypto when it was popping again. That was 10, 5, 7, 8 years ago.
Right now.
The market is closed. You can't invest in crypto right now and say I'm gonna invest 30,000 and make back 60. They already know, we ain't. You're gonna make little increments of money.
Right.
And then if you start trading, you gotta spend so much time trading, bro. So much time.
Yeah. Exactly.
Hours upon hours. And you're never gonna come into the truth.
Yeah.
That's why it talks about the bribe. That's that money.
Right.
It actually blinds you.
Yep.
You know, that's what that. Alright, we come from again.
Exodus 23:8. And thou shalt take no gift, for the gift blindeth the wise and perverteth the words of the righteous.
Wow. A lot of these pastors, the words is perverted because of the bag. The money. Yo, don't matter what you call the Lord's name. How?
Exactly.
Like, how can you even make a statement like that? Oh, because see, he wasn't given a pure language. What are you talking about? If I'm in Puerto Rico, they're going to quote Jesus. And then we giving you his proper name.
Exactly.
No matter what he has. Yeah.
It's not hard to say Yahweh Shah.
At all.
We in America speaking English and we still speaking Hebrew. Hebrew gonna be Hebrew no matter what language.
Exactly. Exactly.
Go ahead. That was it? What you got? 1 Corinthians 14:1.
We got 1 Corinthians.
Okay. Thank you.
We got 1 Corinthians 14:1. Follow after charity and desire spiritual gifts, but rather that ye may prophesy.
So, what is the top talent in this truth? What is the top talent? Prophecy. You got people that will go to a damn soothsayer and pay all this money for them to look at some cards, tarot card readings, so they can know the future. We know the future through this book. This is the top prophecy right here, bro.
Yeah.
That's the top position, bro. Why I'ma sit there and be attached to something? If I go into your book and you can't tell me what's gonna happen, like, so you mean to tell me this world gonna keep going like this? They about to start putting robots to have sex.
Yeah.
You got the guy from Google. He said, yo, these robots is like sentinels now. They having full conversation. Remember? The guy from Google? He said, yo, the robots that they got in Google headquarters that ain't come out yet, they act like regular people. They cry.
They're giving them emotion, that
Give them emotion.
laugh, and so like they have feelings now.
I think they said they laugh. I think they said they get depressed.
Yeah, they depressed.
Get depressed.
Now, why would you make a fucking robot that can get depressed?
Right.
It's like how when they say, oh, Just like that metaphor when they say, oh, somebody gonna go postal. Why would you want a robot to get depressed? So
they had one robot, he do drawings. So they told him to make a drawing of the end of the world. Yeah. Brother, them drawings was crazy, bro. He got Israelites. All of them was nuclear missiles, bro. Yeah. All of them, bro.
Even the robots are prophesying.
The AI.
Even the robots knew the prophesy.
You gotta do it, brother. 1 Corinthians 14:1. Even a robot knows the goddamn prophesy. Hey, that robot took the AI, brother. All the fucking drawings that he wrote. They say, yo, draw us how the world gonna be in the future. You see nuclear missiles in every picture. One picture, it shows Esau in the air getting blown out the earth. Yeah. He like, and you see the earth behind him. Yeah.
Nah, we got 1 Corinthians 14 and 1. How you doing, brother? 1 Corinthians 14 and 1. It says, follow after charity and desire spiritual gifts.
Right.
And that's a spiritual gift to prophesy, man.
That's a gift. That's a gift to be able to go into these scriptures and understand. Well, he said, I cannot understand unless some man teach me.
Right. They say, let me start from 3. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us, when shall these things be?
So what do they want to know?
When was the Israel going to be restored?
Right. Nobody was talking about, yo, what's going on to commit?
Right.
Yo, what's up with, where was the Muslim faith at then? Yeah. Yo, what's up with Muhammad? Niggas ain't talking about Muhammad.
Right.
Nobody was talking about anything else, but they wanted to talk to Yahweh Shah about, yo, tell us when it's going to go down.
Right.
You know? Yeah.
It says, and what shall be the sign of thy coming?
And what shall be the sign of thy coming? Prophecy.
Right.
Yeah.
It says, end of the end of the world.
End of the end of the world. Now back then, that was 2,000 plus years ago.
Yeah.
They wanted to know that the end of the world is coming.
Yeah.
They wasn't focused on the festivals and, you know, everything else like that. Yeah.
It says, and what shall be the sign of thy coming, and of the end of the world?
Right.
And Yahweh shall answer and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ, and shall deceive many.
So part of the prophecy, when you know you're getting closer, is when you see men that's acting like they that got the cloth, that got these big churches, that's coming in the name of Jesus Christ.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Actors, stage actors.
Yeah.
You know?
Who's that dude you said like 2 weeks ago? Was wearing all greens, saying like act like he's Yahweh Shah. He's talking to some camp, the Messiah, and you put him out in the group chat. Remember? I don't know.
That $2 man.
Rebel Alliance.
He should have bugged out. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
It says, right, you got people saying they Jesus Christ, like you said, in this time. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars.
So that's part of the signs. Hey, when I was growing up in the 80s, it was never this bad like this.
Yeah. Russia was quiet. Yeah.
You know?
Russia was extra quiet.
Super quiet.
Yeah.
That's going to Gorbachev.
Yeah, that's when they pulled down the wall.
Yeah.
I think it was the Berlin Wall, right? Yeah. I remember that.
Yeah.
I was a little kid. Go ahead. So it would be a high level of wars going on. Yo, this person about to go, this person about to go.
Yeah.
And that's what you seeing now in the newspaper.
10,000 soldiers sent over here. Military drill happening over there.
That's Pelosi, what happened with China and Taiwan. So we know we getting closer, man. Right.
It says, for all see that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet.
So when we see those things, we're not supposed to be troubled.
Right.
And that's This is why people don't like watching the news.
Right.
Back to your point, because they be troubled in the spirit. Man, all this damn war. I just want to be part. I just want to go fuck off. I want to have an orgy.
Right.
No, we're not troubled because we already know the playbook. And at the end of the day, we ain't gonna get beaten up, bro.
Right. Right.
If that's not your mentality, then you're gonna follow the truth.
Right.
Period. It's not gonna work according to your. Yeah, we live in the world. We gotta do the things of the world. But your end goal should be salvation. But it says your helmet, the helmet of salvation. That should be on your mind. Yeah.
It says, verse 7, for nation shall rise against nation. Which we see.
Israel, Gaza, Taiwan, North Korea, South Korea.
Even on the midst of the turmoils on the soil here, you got Esau versus Jacob, you know.
Got Esau versus Esau.
Right, Esau versus Esau.
Yeah. Oh, you got all the Edomites storm the capital.
Right, yeah. So, and it says, you got the Ukrainians and the Russians.
Ukraine, Russia, all right? You got the Mexican cartels, they beefing. You got all type of wars, drug wars.
Yeah.
All type of financial wars. You know?
You got disease wars as well. And they're trying to target certain people. See, they just announced that pox is mainly found amongst Hispanics and blacks.
Yeah, yep, there you go.
They just put an article out there.
Somehow it's going to reach the Jake.
It's always Jake.
Somehow. He's facing violence,
Yeah.
facing diseases.
Everything.
Exactly. COVID.
Right.
Yeah.
At first it was the Wuhan V, and all of a sudden it became the face of so-called blacks and Latinos.
First it started with animal first. It started with the bat, the monkey, then Jake. First was the bat, then it was the Jake.
Right.
Then they said the monkey, though, then Jake.
Right.
So we back to Jake.
Start with the animal, then go on to Jake.
Yeah.
Right.
Crazy. Yeah, that's his MO.
Yep.
Says,
That's what it says, the accuser of our brethren.
right.
That's what you do. Hey, somebody get that, the accuser of our brethren. Yeah. That's what you do. They're accusers for everything. You know? Everything. Violence in the street, corruption. You know, hey, we just got on crack. Niggas are still on crack.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. The article says, monkeypox is proportionately affecting black Hispanic people.
They did the same thing with COVID.
Probably the same play.
The same play. They did the same thing with COVID. Oh man, because y'all live in tight spaces in the projects. You gotta take it. They did the same thing. We the problem. Yeah, please.
It says, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. There shall be famines. We've Priest Karah sent out an article showing that the water drying up, lakes drying up.
Food shortages too.
Yeah. Which leads to food shortages.
Y'all remember a few months ago, they were talking about baby milk.
Yes.
The shortage on that. You know?
Yep.
Yeah.
It said millions at risk, an article of power and water shortages as two of the nation's largest reservoirs dry up. So as you were saying earlier, the reservoirs that's drying up, that's being used to actually farm and being used to actually create what? Products. Produce, crops. All right, feed animals, agriculture.
Right.
All right.
Right. Yeah, like you said, that, the gardening, you know what I'm saying? Dealing with the animals for water, things of that supply. So what's going to happen from that effect? If that dries up, then you have plant like that dies. You have animals like that die.
Right.
So now how do you feed the people?
Right.
Now you have a famine.
Right. It says, and pestilences. We just mentioned them, monkeypox. Now they got polio came back.
Back to back.
Polio came out from retirement. Like,
Back to back.
okay, I'm coming back out. Right.
Literally COVID. You don't even hear about COVID no more. It's like every 8 months, 6 to 8 months, they're gonna drop another one. with the vaccine attached to it.
Exactly.
But yet you still got people dying from cancer, prostate.
Yeah.
How the hell people still dying from prostate? Come on, bro. You know what's giving cancer. It's a cure for everything. The Most High made a cure for everything. Diabetes, gout, whatever.
Right.
Through the herbs. Yeah.
And earthquakes in diverse places. Earthquakes happening all over the world. You go on a Google search.
They got an earthquake website.
Yeah.
They got an earthquake on that website right now. Read that again, please.
It says, and earthquakes in diverse places.
What is this doing, man?
Yeah, they all over this place you got earthquakes going down. But they had a volcano that erupted.
What's the name? What's the name? 7th. Okay. Today's the 7th, right? We had over 40 earthquakes. I'll bring it out. Puerto Rico had an earthquake, 335. Alaska had an earthquake, 327. Japan had an earthquake at 214. Hawaii had an earthquake at 1219. Peru had an earthquake at 1220. India had an earthquake at 1144. Japan, Croatia had an earthquake at 1129. Russia had an earthquake at 9:40 in the morning. Puerto Rico had an earthquake at 9:36 in the morning. On the wake up, as soon as you wake up, shake your ass and wake up. Japan had an earthquake. California had an earthquake. Puerto Rico had an earthquake. The South Sandwich Islands had an earthquake. The Philippines had an earthquake. Alaska had an earthquake. Japan, British Columbia, New Mexico had an earthquake. Hold on, Slocky, I'm lying. Hold on, let me get back. I just want to count it real quick. So you said the 7th?
Turning 7th or 8th?
Please. Turkey. Hawaii.
Man,
Yo, bro, there's so many earthquakes, bro.
still going on right now while you're reading that. Earthquakes going on while you're reading it.
Erupts in Iceland near capital following a series of earthquakes.
These are major events happening.
Earthquakes going on right now while brothers are speaking, man.
There's 32 earthquakes today alone.
Wow.
32 earthquakes happened today. You know? In diverse places. I read New Mexico, all the way to the Philippines, all the way to British Columbia. You know? Go ahead.
It's Isaiah 29:6. It says, thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts with thunder, and with earthquake, and great noise, with storm and tempest, and the flame of devouring fire. So this is how the Most High visits the earth. He visits the earth through natural, things that happen on earth. Fires, earthquakes. Yeah, natural disasters. Water, bro. Natural disasters. Great noise. That's how the Lord visits the earth. The Lord is making his visitation through these acts right here.
Signs in the heaven, blood moons,
Yes, sir.
things of that nature.
Shooting stars, chariots, all type of stuff going on, man. Unexplainable acts.
Right.
You know? Now before I came to the truth, I knew it was something like more than what they was telling me, and the Bible showed me.
Right.
You know? I knew it wasn't just a regular thing, you know what I'm saying?
Why? That was it on that.
That's it?
Yeah.
Anybody got something?
You got something about the Bible?
So about 39? You get that? 1 through 3? And that's through what? Prophecy.
Yes.
So that's what we looking for.
Yes.
We hasten, right? Hasten the day.
This is book of Sirach 59, verse 1. But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High and is occupied in the meditation thereof will seek out the wisdom for all the ancient and be occupied in prophecy.
See that? You occupied. You niggas is occupied in pussy. Y'all occupied in credit card scamming. You occupying the Brooklyn Nets, and Kyrie gonna get traded. We have a different focus.
Right.
We're looking, we're hasting, we're looking for prophecy, man. So yeah, when you have these conversations with people, you're gonna be kind of weird.
Right.
You're not gonna be able to, you're not gonna get. Of course, you're gonna feel like you have the spirit when you're around other people.
Right.
Because you can't have these conversations. Huh?
You can't have these conversations with these people on your job, wherever you may go in your everyday life.
Yeah.
Certain family members. You can't have these conversations with them.
Because you're gonna feel like you're out the spirit.
Yeah.
Like, damn, brother, I'm out the spirit, man. No, because you're around these people and that's not really you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be you. That's why the Most High created you to be you.
Right.
You know? LeBron James, they occupy themselves in the NBA. You're not an NBA player. You never was gonna be an NBA player. And I think when Jake really understands that, you wasn't meant to be a player.
Right.
That's not your lot.
Right.
You gotta operate within your lot. Shaq is not a point guard. You're not a point guard. You're not a player. You're a one-woman man, if that.
Right.
Keep it simple. You know, and I know it might be a tough pill to swallow, but that's your lot. That's how the Most High designed you. And you can't be mad, hey, because at the end of the day, what's in your lot is salvation.
Right.
So you should be happy about that. Yo, you know what, man? Yeah, man, I'm not meant to be out here finessing. You know, every once in a while you might do your thing, but for the most part, you're a regular degular.
Yeah.
The scripture says the Most High chosen the weak things. You know, so brothers is not going to look all crazy with it. You know, pulling up in Lambos again. You know, and that got to be your understanding. Like, you know, yeah, we look like that. That's a nice car right there, man. But, you know, but that's about it. You know, and then we do get extras to help out with the youth or do something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Back you up. 1 Peter 3 and 14 is the point. Let me start at 13. Read it out. It says, and who is he that will harm you if ye be followers of that which is good? Verse 14. But and if ye suffer for righteousness' sake, happy are ye. So laying back like the priest said, you're supposed to be happy. Suffer for righteousness' sake, but you know what? These individuals in the world look at it like it's a stain. They don't see the light at the end of the tunnel or the reward at the end of the tunnel. They want to live in the now. So this is like torture to them.
Right.
It says, and be not afraid of their terror, neither be troubled. I say that to say, it says, but if ye suffer for righteousness' sake, be ye happy. So like the priest said, you know, if the Most High bless you with certain things, you know, then it is what it is. That's a blessing. But listen, you can't be over here saying, dang, I don't got the bust down Rolex, so I don't got the Lamborghini, I don't got all the money.
Who got the bust down Rolex? Spiritual bust down Rolex.
Right.
Who got it?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now you can be like these guys and be in the world watching your back, everybody trying to rob you. You know, you don't know who to trust. Yeah, run up in your church, run down on you. You know what I mean? Hey, just stay in your life, man. Occupy yourself in the prophecies, man. You're not weird because you're watching news and like me and my rib got into an argument, and I'm gonna be straight up. She like, damn, y'all always be texting and I said, but don't worry about it. Like, you know, you be on the phone with your friends. This is how me and my friends operate. Right. This is how me and my brothers operate. And if you don't like it, skedaddle. Okay? And that's how your attitude gotta be. I'ma stay within my lot. I'm not gonna be, hey, I could be playing video games all goddamn day. NBA 2K. I could be cheating on you right now. You know? Allegedly cheating on, that's what they call cheating.
Right.
I could be messing with another woman right now.
Right.
You better be happy that I'm just sending news articles and quotes and FaceTime and, you know what I mean? You better be happy with that.
Right.
Stay in your lot, brother, and don't be ashamed of your lot.
Right.
Suffer for righteousness' sake.
That's right.
Hey, be blameless, you know? Yeah.
Let's
Yes.
Sirach 15 verse 2. He will keep the saying of the renowned men.
And we're keeping the sayings of who? David, Asaph, all the Psalms, Samson, Job. I came in this world, with nothing. I'm gonna die with this world. You know what I mean? We keep those sayings. Joshua, in my house, we will fear and serve the Lord. We actually keep those sayings to this very day.
Right.
Yeah.
And where such type parables are, we will be there also.
We're there. That means that your mind gonna be in the book. Blessed is he who readeth.
God.
And where subtile parables at, guess what? You're there.
God.
You're there. If they don't know where to find you at, he probably somewhere reading the Bible in the library.
Right.
They put a GPS, where's Waldo, right? Where's Apostle Tahar? You're gonna find him in the precepts. Making videos, doing what he's supposed to be doing. And that's how he gotta be. That gotta be your life. Hey, you know where you're gonna find LeBron James at? In his playbook.
Right.
Kyler Murray that played football, he has to read his playbook.
Yep.
This is our playbook.
God.
You gotta study your playbook.
God.
Defenders of the gospel.
Right.
Yeah.
Verse 3. He will seek out the secret of grave sentences.
Well, what's that? Going in certain precepts. Hey, man, what that mean, man? I'm trying to understand that one. And that's we play puzzles with precepts. That's our puzzle. That's how we do crossword puzzles.
Right.
Sudoku or something like that?
Yeah. The spark our mental. We go into parables. Hey, what that mean right there? So the order can mean that more than double entendre.
Right.
And you gotta see, brother, man. Sometimes we be on the phone for 5 hours just on one chapter.
Yeah.
3 verses.
Yeah, 3 verses. Bugging out with the hell, man.
Take you on a whole roller coaster.
Roller coaster, man. Whole journey, man.
When you look up some words, the words take you to 5 more precepts.
5 more precepts. It's a never ending, it's a flow and a constant flow, man. That's how we get our mental, our spiritual on.
That's right.
Yeah.
And be conversant in dark parables.
And we're gonna be conversing, talking about parables in the scriptures. Damn, man, that's bad. The Most High chose this, and
Chariots, horse. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Flies an eagle.
See that scripture out with Nehu. I just was like, damn. It says the horses shall run as lightning.
Yeah.
That is the tree.
That's 3? Yes, the water, brother. That's it right there, man. So yeah, man, we're gonna be occupied in prophecy. Now, every day is not gonna be a prophecy. You might want to go into a parable, or might be the story, or might want to read a whole chapter and just have precept. But that's, every day ain't gonna be a missile scripture. Every day ain't gonna be a missile day. Some day it could be life lessons. You know what I'm saying? Some day it could be a story, character building scriptures. That's the beauty of the scriptures, that we don't always have to go, destruction. Yeah. Oh yeah, some days is, hey man, like that brother got man.
Austin, my shit.
That brother got the history books, man.
Yeah.
Heavy artillery. Yeah.
This is
Last 2 pieces of lesson.
This is 2 Timothy 2 and 3. It says, thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahweh Shah. No man that warreth entangle himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him whom hath chosen him to be a soldier. So you not worry about the affairs of this life. Like we was talking on through the Holy Spirit, we do what we gotta do in this world.
Yeah.
But we know we got our mind set on the kingdom. What you say? Set your affections on things that's above, not on things that's on the earth.
Right.
So we do, we gotta balance. We do what we gotta do. We take care of what we gotta take care of. But our mind, our holy conversation is constantly about the kingdom of Israel. It's constantly about our big brother Yahweh Shah coming back. That's our conversation, 24/7. Even in our dreams, we dream about it.
Right.
That was it.
Colossians chapter 3 verse 2
You know?
says, set your affections on things above, not on things on the earth. Right? So like Bruce is saying, the conversation is going to be a whole spiritual conversation. And even when you talk about things in the earth, you're like, yo, this shit don't make sense for you. You got to go through this, and you got to go through that. This shit is crazy. I can't wait for the kingdom to come.
It's still turned into spiritual.
It's still, because you start complaining about the shit in the world.
Right.
Females like this, well, damn, you gotta go through like yo, this shit crazy. You know, it always sums back up to that. This is a bullshit.
It's a whack setup.
Yeah, setup. And I can't wait till the better one to come.
A chick could lay down with you one day and go about her business.
That's a fact.
No, you my property. What the hell wrong with you? You my possession now. Now what's wrong with you? You ain't gonna just get up here and lay with me and then poof, you in goddamn Pennsylvania somewhere the next week.
Right.
No, you me, yo, come over here and come help out.
Yeah.
Let's put these resources together.
Right.
What you could do? I can do this better. All right, so you want to cook for me.
Right.
That's gonna be your salary. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
These chicks are allowed to do whatever they want to do.
Right.
You know? And that's why monkeypox is spreading. You know? And they laying with this man as a sodomite, then they come to another town and lay with another dude. One day kills. You know? And that's why in the last days, you shouldn't even be, you know, if you do got that, hey, just, you know, hey man, trying to get some stable joints.
Right.
Yeah.
Some chicks that, you know, won't be getting with no chicks gonna be a one-night joint. She could be laying with a sodomite and don't know it. But mind you, a lot of these dudes got money that's sodomite.
Exactly.
Just finished blowing a nigga off to get his damn record deal. And then he come up in a, you know, brand new, might be a producer getting banged in the butt. You don't know him. He got a Rolls Royce. She wanna hop in the car with him. She got monkeypox all over her goddamn mouth. I seen one video. Chick got monkeypox all the way in the back of her throat.
Yeah.
She said, she was white plus bumps. You know?
Damn.
These chicks is kissing on you. You know, hey man, it's bad, man. Bad. And it's only through the grace and spirit of the Most High that you don't get monkeypox. So even within that, you got to think and praise Yahweh Shah. That covering is still over you. Right. You know, even when you want to go and do your lustful acts, you know. These chicks out here every day showing their behind, man.
Yeah.
You know, he's doing that on purpose. Yeah.
That was it. That was verse 3. Ye are dead and your life is hid with Yahweh Shah and Yahweh. Like we were saying, you know, we are dead here. You know, you can't operate completely like people operate in this world here. You dead. You ain't got no name, you ain't got no flow here. But our life is hid. Meaning it's hidden. People can't really see. Alright, but the Lord knows what it's gonna be like.
And we're cornballs. And not just you, we all cornballs in this world. Even myself. Because when we get around people in the world, we can't do what they do.
Right.
So we gonna, why brother don't drink like that? Why you ain't, man, brother ain't no shrimp, no crab.
Right.
Hey, why you ain't over here with us doing this? You know?
I want to talk about what you're talking about.
Yeah. How come you ain't teaching this dude? Why you ain't getting on him?
Right.
Why you ain't saying pause every 5 minutes?
Right.
So we gonna be looking like we lames.
Right.
You know? How come he don't got lights all over his car? You know? Really, brothers be low key. You know? You don't want that type of attention. You know? Hey, so I'd rather be dead in Yahweh Shah than be alive with Satan.
Right.
Because you really dead with Satan.
Yeah.
You just don't know it yet. Like you just said, you don't even know it. You don't know it. I saw that. That's it. Anybody else know? That's good. I had a precept. What was that, Colossians 3? I got one precept, brother. Get my precept, brother. Matter of fact, brother, you can keep on reading that, brother.
Yeah. Verse 4. When Yahweh Shai, who is our life, shall appear, then shall ye also appear with him in glory.
Right. That's when we're going to be seen. When Yahweh Shah come, that's when we gonna be lit. That's when they gonna be like, oh shoot, that was him. He is a king. Right now, nobody look at us as being royalty. If a damn Nigerian, a prince son come in their goddamn club, they gonna treat him like royalty. But they don't look at us as being royalty. They look at us as being regular dudes. But we not gonna be seen as royalty until Yahweh Shah come.
Yep.
Right.
We get beamed up on chariots. Then the Lord gonna come put crown. Look at that. He put crowns on our head. You know? Read that one more time, please.
It says when Yahweh Shah, who is our life, right? That's how we live, our life.
Yeah.
Shall appear in them chariots, what they call UFOs. Then shall ye also appear with them in glory.
That's when we're gonna be seen. That's when we're gonna be seen. If you trying to be seen right now, brother, you not in the spirit, bro.
Right.
Nobody gonna see us, bro. There's only gonna be certain people, special people that's gonna gravitate to you. And that gotta be your mind frame. I need to get with a sister that I could build with, brothers I could build with. I'm not getting with anybody because I'm not just anybody. I'm alive in Yahweh Shah.
Right.
You know? So if your lot was only meant to get with one solid chick and y'all could build things together, then you get with that sister, bro. Because Satan gonna always make it seem like you can get more. Like you can get more pussy than that. You know? But it's coming with monkeypox. I'm alright. I'll wait. And a lot of brothers don't give a damn about their health. And as you know all these prophecies about pestilence and you just laying up with anybody. You a bug out. Then you wake up in 2 weeks, your fucking dick looking like motherfucking a blind man can read a story on it.
Damn.
Shit looking like brown, a little bumpy, true Bumpy Johnson. You the real Bumpy Johnson. Goddamn dick. Read a story on your penis.
Damn.
And you out here prophesying about pestilence. You crazy as hell. Yeah, priest.
Second Ezra's 2 and I'm gonna start at 40 and I'm gonna read down.
Prophecy.
It says, take thy number, O Zion, and shut up. And those of thine that are clothed in white, which have fulfilled the law of the Lord. The number of thy children, whom thou longest for, is fulfilled. Beseech the power of the Lord, that thy people, which have been called from the beginning, may be hallowed. I, Ezra, saw upon the Mount Zion a great people, whom I could not number.
Now it's funny that Ezra should be wild because Ezra is learning to sing.
Right.
Alright? Go ahead.
And I, Ezra, saw upon the Mount Zion a great people, whom I could not number. And they all praised the Lord with songs. And in the midst of them, there was a young man of a high stature, taller than the rest. And upon every one of their heads, he set crowns.
See? But the whole time we had the crowns. So now I'm not looked at as a king because I don't have the crown. You gotta physically see it on my head. Like dudes want Yahweh Shah to come down. I know I'm a king without the crown. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't just laying up with, you know, you gotta just start treating yourself like you a king, brother.
Hey,
because you're already a king. Them people was already kings already, and royalty already.
What does Scripture say? Don't let no man take your crown.
Right.
That means you got a crown.
You already got it.
That's a good point.
Speak on it.
Just added, I said that's a good point.
Yeah.
And he set crowns and was more exalted, which I marveled at greatly.
And he set crowns and he was more exalted. He's more than a king.
Wow.
You know?
That's nice.
Yeah.
So I asked the angel and said, Sir, what are these? He answered and said unto me,
These are they.
These be they that have put off the mortal clothing.
So what fashion did we put away?
Mortal clothing.
Mortal clothing. The clothing that could get you killed. The clothing that got weaknesses. The clothing that could be wounded. We put that away. Yeah.
And have put on the immortal.
And put on immortal.
and have confessed the name of the Most High.
Have confessed the name of the Most High. And that's when us doing that. That was us putting off the mortal clothing.
Right.
You know? Hey, I'm gonna tell you something, brother. For years, cause my body always was shaped different. Like, you know, I was always stockier, and I wanted to wear like nicer clothes, but the way the Lord designed my body, I can't fit it.
Right.
So I never really got, you know, prior to me, like after like 23, 24, I never was able to like get into fashion. Like I really got hindered, you know. But of course, I want to wear all the fly shit that everybody watch. But it got to a point, the way my body shape, you know, no belly.
They get the European styles.
Right.
Some nice clean sneakers.
It got to a point where I don't even want it no more. What you say?
Give me a white tee. Give me some clean sneakers. I know about my business, man.
Look, and my white tee. And my white tee.
That's all you need, man.
Give me an icy white. Yeah. Icy white blue jeans.
White up.
Maybe a pair of Jordans.
Good.
You know?
Good, man.
But hey, that's why the scripture says men been hindered, you know?
Yeah.
Like, you know, you got certain aspects in your life, you probably was hindered. Because if you was to get what you really want, you ain't gonna be in the truth.
Right.
You know?
That's all we with the finances.
Finances, yeah.
Everybody have money. The flesh don't fulfill all its needs as well. At the moment it wants it.
Thank you, Baba. Thank you, brother.
Now are they crowned and receive palms.
Right, now are they crowned? Because you can't give somebody their crown before, like, once again, everything is due to timing. You give a brother a crown right now, that nigga, man, he ain't never come to camp.
That's a fact.
That brother come.
I am the one. You guys still on the highways and
You give some of these brothers crown, they ain't coming to camp no more, bro. Them niggas gonna be walking around high. I am the king of Zebulon. You know? Nigga hopping out of baby blue Cadillacs, talking about you keeping the law with the Frenches.
paying somebody before they do the work. They come like, man, I got the money already.
For real. You gotta wait, man. We'll let you know that's prophecy, bro. You got certain dudes that can't get but they'll totally bug out.
Right.
Man.
It says back in 2nd Esdras 2 and 46. Then said I unto the angel, what young person is that crowneth them and giveth them palms in their hands? So he answered and said unto me, it is the Son of the Most High.
Right, see?
Right.
See?
Right.
So he wanted to know, yo, who is this? Who is this? And he said, yo, this is the Son of the Most High. This is Yahweh Shah. This is him.
That's right.
So he actually seen Yahweh Shah coming down. You know? That's it.
Reading on a little bit more. So he answered and said unto me, it is the Son of the Most High, whom they have confessed in the world. Then they began greatly to commend them that stood so stiffly for the name of the Lord Yahweh Shah.
See, and the key thing was, he said that these men confessed him in the world. Not playing no games. We didn't wait till we died to do it. We did it in our prime. You got brothers that been in the truth in their prime years.
Yeah.
Prime years. Every Saturday, every Sunday. Prime years when they could be on a boat right now. At a barbecue.
Yep.
This when Jake get active Saturdays and Sundays. Casamigo nigga. A Casamigo hookah nigga. And one time we went to a spot, man, them niggas didn't smoke a hookah. My brother smoked.
Damn, man.
Tearing his lungs up. And this is the midst of COVID. You know, hey man, so these are the men that confess the name of the Most High in the world. And guess what? We was not accepted in the world. Because he said if they hate you, they hate me. They hate me first. So you ain't like this special being, man, catching all this temptation now. No, the Lord kept cutting first. He didn't want to have females. He didn't want to be acting crazy.
Right.
He said, yo, don't you know I could destroy these people right now? But he had to dumb himself down because he had to let prophecy be fulfilled. Hey man, I see that. That's our priest.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Last priest, something. Somebody speak.
This is Romans 12, verse 2. It says, and be not conformed to this world. Romans 12 and 1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High, and ye present your bodies a living sacrifice.
So how are you supposed to be the sacrifice? You gotta present your body. Okay? You gotta stand up for hours, back straight, you know? Eat on concrete, that shit can turn to be going back crazy. You know? Yeah.
Holy, acceptable
Holy, acceptable
unto the Most High, which is your responsible
reasonable.
This is your reasonable service.
That's your reasonable service. That is your duty, man. All right, because right now anybody can rob passes right now and just run up for a whole clip. That's putting your body, that's putting everything on the front line. You know? You got dudes that would never sacrifice their body. They'll sacrifice their mother, car, whatever. They won't sacrifice their own body. You know? We put our body in danger, bro, for years. You know? People know us before we know them. You know?
But be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of the mind.
Break that down, priest.
Right,
Hey, priest, can you get that word conform?
be not conformed to this world. Back in Edras asked the angel, who is these men stand up? These was the men who take off the mortal clothing. The mortal clothing is the world. Be not conformed to this world. The mortal clothing is the world, yeah. Yes. You know, that's the world. It thinks about this world, only buying all this stuff. That's the world. Yes. You know? So we didn't have it on. We take it off, you know. The guys in Edras said we had that. We saw it be sacrificed. So we didn't have any mortal clothing. We ain't worried about the fast car. We ain't worried about all the material things we have to offer. We take off that all the clothes. We go behind us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
God.
You just say it's
I got the word conform in etymology dictionary. It says be obedient to God, comply, conform, agree, make or be similar, be agreeable.
Hey, comply, right? When you think about comply, hey, one thing I think about is what do a cop do when he's trying to put you in handcuffs? Tell you what, stop resisting.
Stop resisting.
And that's what these people are doing to the Holy Spirit. They resisting. You know? And it's like you can't beat them. That's why the Lord said, not Job. He told Paul, he said, yo, why you fighting against me, man?
Right.
You won't be pricking out. You bugging out.
kicking against the prick.
You kicking against the pricks, bro. I'm gonna break you.
Exactly.
You know what? Now you're gonna be one of us.
Man.
You did all this stuff and now you became one of us. You got the cooties. You got the spiritual cooties, brother. Now you gotta do and go through what people gonna hate you. Now you're gonna see how it feels. You know? Yeah.
To fashion, to form, shape. So basically, don't be conformed to the world, which means you don't make this world with God.
Right? That's why Jay-Z had that song called Change Clothes.
Right.
See? Change clothes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You want to change clothes, man? Nah. There's a bug out right here. Yeah.
That he may prove that which is good and acceptable and perfect will of the Most High. No, this is supposed to prove it. You know, Jacob could prove he loved a woman. Jacob proved that he could do something else. But we have to prove to the Lord that we're doing his work, you know. Then about proving, we're supposed to do that. And nobody is doing it. They want to prove the love for the Most High. They want to prove the material love and work hard to prove they buy a car and work hard and prove they buy a Gucci belt, whatever. They're proving that material stuff.
WB the point.
Yeah, you're not supposed to prove. You're supposed to prove your love to the Most High by following the law, statutes, and commandments.
Right.
And doing the will of the Most High.
Right. And that's the fashion.
Yeah.
That's the fashion, man. You know?
That's the best.
Hey, look at the situation right here. Kim Kardashian, she just broke up with the dude Pete. Now let's see if Kanye get with her. Exactly. Now you supposed to be a man of the Lord. You bringing out the gospel. Now let's see.
Right.
Of course you, because you see. You ain't supposed to get with that girl no more. It's over. He's operating in fashion and they're using Yahweh words as a way to make millions of dollars. After he dropped that gospel album, his funds went to the roof. Remember, he was in debt, you know?
Yeah.
Started Gap and he became multi-billionaire.
Yeah.
So these dudes is doing, they latching onto the Bible to make money, you know? And we can do the same thing too. If you think we could do the same thing too, I can have a conversation with all these brothers. Hey, listen, this is what I want to do, man. I'm gonna make this stage right here. When I touch your head, I want you to fall. We could do a whole act.
Exactly.
And get people, because Eve is gullible.
Yep.
We can do the same thing that they doing. The pulpit, you know?
Yep.
Do little special effects.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Shooting fire.
I rebuke this demon off of you, sister.
I'm so we do the same thing, bro. I can rock Gucci too. What's making that dude special? He's going to the stores that we can shop at too.
Exactly.
And show you the good life.
Exactly.
I can take your money and buy all of the water, brother. Now I'm a, you know? And I can do the same thing too. You know, and that dude is all about himself. He probably get his tummy tucked and everything.
Yeah.
For real, come up in there, no stomach, no facial hair, smooth looking young, working out, body in shape. All the girls is in there because they really want to fuck him.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? That's what's going on. That be the adultery spirit. He know he's a younger man. He got them girls like them older women like this. They really want him to pipe him. You know? But they giving him money. Almost like a sugar mama.
Exactly.
You know? Oh, that's my little boy, You know?
She said in the review, she's like, everybody talks about it's down the dress, but you know, people buy nice things. The older than took the feminine.
Yeah, because a lot of people, they look at him like a son. A lot of them older women probably want to pop him. That's it, man. Hey, we not conforming. All right, we gonna stick to the script.
That's right.
All right, death and destruction to this wicked place called America. All right, and we gonna still be out here preaching and prophesying wherever we go. Man.
That's right.
All right, this place gonna be destroyed by nuclear missiles.
Right.
Famine's gonna happen.
Right.
More pestilence is gonna happen.
That's right.
Okay, and we're gonna still, at the end of the day, you're gonna see who deserve those crowns. We're gonna get those crowns.
That's
With
right.
that being said, we got to give infinity honor to our Lord and Savior.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakar, Kadash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS. Salutations to you brothers that are doing the truth sincerely, without preparing glory. With that being said,
Kum Yashala, Kum Yashala, Kum Yashala,
Shalom.